There's some weird stuff in another kingdom, but it's not our problem. Yet.
No, my VTuber model didn't load. God damn it.
Oof.
Are we going live?
Yeah, they can hear you guys now.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Whoa.
Invisible GM.
Indeed.
Woo.
Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome back to the Fall of the Ithalus, a high fantasy slice of life campaign.
Yes.
Where nothing is gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
Totally.
The real fall was the friends we made along the way.
No.
Can anybody streaming please double check that you're not muted this time?
That too.
Yeah.
I am not muted. I am good on that end.
We lost an undetermined amount of a Sunday D&D session once.
No, stop.
We, to
I'm
this
so
day,
sorry.
have no idea how much of that is lost to history.
It was only my voice that was lost. You guys were heard.
Okay, that's
You're the
really
DM?
not that bad.
And you were talking to an NPC, I know. But listen, it's okay. I'm gonna ad-lib it. I'm gonna ad-lib it on the web. It's okay.
Well, speaking of people's voices, does everybody, volume sound good? Can everybody hear everybody? Because I know sometimes, people are quiet.
Yeah.
People are... Yep.
Yeah, after the drama of my mic, is my mic better this time?
Your mic is
Yeah,
better
it's
this time.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I want music. Please. Why'd you go live if you're eating? We could have waited.
Because the food just got here.
Now all of chat knows.
Oh no, all of chat knows you eat food.
Yeah, but what food are you eating? That's the
Illusion
question.
broken.
Garlic Parmesan hot wings.
Oh,
ooh, that sounds so
Fries.
good.
That sounds good, actually.
Thank you.
Minus the Parmesan, but yeah.
Are you eating wings? Are they saucy wings as you're about to type on your keyboard?
No, they're not.
You
No.
best.
No. They're boneless. I'm using the fork.
Okay. No, we're fine. We're fine.
Bless.
I thought you were just raw dogging wings, like buffalo wings,
No.
and you're just like, let me
No.
set up the stream real quick.
That'd be amazing.
Yes,
it's
I'm that kind of
awful.
streamer. Yes.
Keyboard completely stained
Sticky little
orange.
fingers.
Sticky
Absolutely
fingers.
gremlin.
That's the kind of streamer I am, and DM.
Asmongold
Gross.
levels of gross.
Cheeto finger ass DM.
When you guys eat like wings, do you eat it with a glove or do you just raw dog
I
it?
would.
raw
Oh,
dog
what
it.
now?
I would.
I raw
I
dog.
would.
I raw
With
dog
a
that
glove?
People
I would,
eat
yeah.
wings with gloves?
Wait, for me,
If they're very
Depending,
saucy.
like if it's hot wings, sometimes that could irritate the skin.
or like
Alright, if
for me,
you're-
if it's like really saucy, then I'll be like, bro, I don't want to get dirty right now, so I'll throw in one singular glove.
If you're eating wings with a glove, my brain thinks you're posh, and I'm judging you for it.
Well, it's just like a black latex glove.
You have been
Oh,
judged.
pinky.
Very.
It's my painting gloves, like my extra ones. I have like a
Wait,
whole like.
That's worse. You're eating them with.
No. I have a whole box. A whole box. of
Okay,
them.
disposable.
Just
Okay.
one.
Tasty
Yeah.
paint.
Jeez, I was gonna say
Mm.
you're eating the wings with these gloves, and then you pick up your paintbrush.
Especially because it's like oil paint gloves. Like I use them for
Oh
oil.
god. Oh no.
It's just like the
I was
paint
gonna say-
thinner.
If it was like acrylic paint, I'm like, alright, who here that does acrylic paint hasn't had a bit of paint in their mouth before? Like, come on, it happens.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah,
I've accidentally
me
drank
neither.
the paint water.
I don't drink
Wait,
my
what?
paint water. Fuck that.
No, you don't drink the paint water. No.
It was by accident. I didn't realize that I made the mistake of getting my paint water cup is a bright green cup, and so like I know that it's for my paints, but I so happen to use one of our bright green drinking cups.
Oh
no.
no.
Oh, no.
Ace, you should not
And,
make
you
that
know,
mistake.
you
Aurora,
know,
don't drink the paint water.
I drank the paint
Painful,
water.
official
At least that wasn't as bad as when I accidentally drank paint thinner.
Okay, let's
God,
not, shall we? That's
Oh no.
Ace, please. Don't
Ace,
drink
no.
paint thinner, guys.
That's
I
why
worry for you.
that's why I only drink out of straws now.
Mine's was less harmful. Mine's was just I hadn't properly washed a brush as well as I thought I did, and then I tried to reshape it again with my mouth.
Yes, that was
I
me
swear.
too. That was me too.
Roar,
Yep.
I swear, I will get you and I will grab you. You should not be drinking your paint water.
Please don't
That
drink
is
your
not
paint
the
water.
paint water.
It tastes awful for one, and two, it's
Doesn't
bad
taste
for you.
nice. To be fair, I only recently learned that I should be using PPE when I'm doing my resin printing.
Were you just inhaling?
Yeah, that was a fun
shit?
experience. Yeah, so fun fact, I have my resin printer behind me, about maybe 2 feet away from my bed, and apparently that's a problem.
That's a serious problem.
It's a serious problem. Resin
It
is so
is.
toxic.
So
Yeah,
I guess
know
I
I've
can't.
inhaled it.
I guess I can't talk unless I do talk about my incident of priming with no face mask at like close
Oh my
range.
God.
Oh no, I've done that many times.
I've done that.
For me, I gave myself resin lung at one point, and that was fun.
I
Oh my
I
God.
sneezed and like blew my nose like later that day, and some black paint came
Yeah.
out.
Oh my
Yeah, no, that's
God.
normal. I have that.
That's
happen
not
quite often,
normal.
Yo, I
to be
made
fair.
myself
for me.
I made myself like super high and sick for a month because I was oil painting in a non-ventilated small space
Oh, you poor soul.
for a month.
Yeah.
So I was just
God.
inhaling paint thinner and oil paint.
What is wrong with you people?
So I had to
Like-
upgrade my 3D printer because I had a first gen Elegoo Mars Pro, and that doesn't have a filter on it. And what I did is I'd set a big paint a big print job, right, and then went to my bed. And I woke up in the middle of the night, spluttering and hazy visioned, and like had to throw myself out the window basically to try and like breathe. And I learned apparently it's similar symptoms to mustard gas, so that was fun.
Oh my
Jesus.
God. Oh my God, that's way worse than paint thinner.
I'm very sorry though. I do actually, and I think Ari can attest to this. Well, not attest to it, but Ari's heard this story at least.
You made
I've
it in the
got you all
bathroom
beat.
here.
That was not the same. That was significantly less severe than the issue I caused for myself in uni.
Yeah.
I was cleaning my bathroom.
Oh no.
Oh
I
no.
know where this is going.
I know
Oh,
where this
I
is
know where
going.
this is going because I have as well.
And I was mixing cleaning supplies, which you should never do, which included bleach and white wine vinegar.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
I made chlorine gas in my bathroom.
Yeah.
How's that
Yeah,
nap you
checked
had?
out.
I couldn't nap. I had to call somebody to be like, "Hey, I've accidentally made someone in my bathroom.
I accidentally
Um,
gassed my house.
I've accidentally gassed my like very small flat." And they were like, they were like, "Not the first time this has happened. Turn the ventilator on and leave the door shut for a while. We'll send
Yeah.
somebody in."
At least you
Um,
called somebody. I wouldn't call. I would just been like, I'll just air it out. I'll air it out
Um,
until it's done.
I made
just
I'm-
blow it out.
I made chlorine gas.
Yeah.
You have to call somebody.
Christ.
That
Yeah,
will
there
kill
comes a
people.
point. Yeah.
So I
That'll
thought this
kill
was going
somebody.
in a different way.
Yeah, no, I yeah. that can that can definitely go horribly.
Who would like to do the session recap of what happened last time in our
Sure,
in our
wouldn't it?
rom-com?
Cannot run come. It's already rewarding it.
You get my love and adoration.
No. That's worth it. That's worth it.
Alright, last time we started off in a big celebration. Woo! It's the anniversary of something.
The founding.
sun.
Just
The
yeah, the city itself.
founding. Woo! Yeah, and everyone had their own like parts to play. Ray's character was, making sure everyone had food and drinks and celebration. It was good times. There's one guy, he needs a shirt, he's gonna get sunburned. We all wanted to look after that guy. That was Henry. No, they're not Henry. Rona,
Rona.
Big Hope guy. Rona, we gotta keep him alive.
You
Favorite
must
guy.
protect him.
He doesn't have art. But yeah, so Ray's character was doing that. My character swoops in with the dragon and dragon lords and all of the other dragon riders. It's very cool. I do a little sign language to a kid because it's very cool. because I'm known for doing sign language. So I'm epic like that. And then kind of cut up to Ace kind of like watching from a high tower, like, yes, these people, their celebrations, very good, very good. I'm tired. And then he because he's a night boy. He does things at night. He's not a daytime person, but he had to be up for this time. And then we cut over, and it was Hotlines boy standing on the right hand side of the queen, the right hand. And she was a little bit worried that things weren't as good as they seemed, or weren't going to stay as good. People weren't hopeful enough. But again, we saw Rona. Rona's fucking living it up, and he was like, "Look, if that guy is the epitome of hope. If people are this happy, what can go wrong?" And then we cut up, and it was the future high priestess. She's blessing people, so waving around, being like, yes, bless the sun, bless, hashtag blessed. And then
Hashtag blast.
yes, I think I got, everyone. And then celebration kind of ended, and we cut to all our characters talking about how they had to go to the party that was being held. I was going with one or two of the other dragon riders and my wife, but not before my wife got some intense topside and downside smooches in, and then and then we cut over to Hotlines boy, which I really need to remember the names of characters.
Ketch.
Ketch was in the hot springs, hot bathhouse. And we learned that Ketch has a bodyguard that he does not like.
No, I like my.
She's
I
really
like
intense.
my bodyguard. My
And
bodyguard
she-
doesn't like me.
Yeah, but she harshes your vibe, so you ditch her a lot.
She does harsh my vibe.
And one of your friends came and was telling you that to expect someone who was going to give a prophecy, and Ketch was like,
Hey,
but
prophecy.
he was like, all right. And then they said they weren't going to fuck each other, and then he left. And then we cut over to the future high priestess, and she got
Luumi.
like low-key like catty scolded on her outfit by her advisor or her bodyguard, one of them.
Bodyguard and advisor. I think he's a bit
Yeah,
of both.
and we were like, oh, he's totally into her. So she got in nice guards, and she headed over as well, because she obviously has to be there. She's the future high priestess. And then we cut over to the tavern, where Ray's character was just kind of finishing things up, make sure everyone was good. There was also an ambassador from Draconia or Drakenfell, one of the two. The ambassador was from
The ambassador was
Draconia.
from Draconia.
Draconia, yeah, because
it's
the
herald who's
lord
from
was-
Drakenfell.
Yes.
Real
The ambassador
fight.
was there, and Ray was to escort her while showing, a little bit of the city off. She traveled very, very far, and then got to the lift to go into the tower for the party, and they bumped into a big, tall, dark, shadowy figure, which was Ace. Ace's character,
An
Ace's
assassin.
boy. An assassin, as we worked out. And we all slowly, one by one, ended up getting onto this elevator, which then went very, very slowly up to the top. And as we got into the big open area hall for the party, we were met by a guy that came up to us and gave us slowed time down and gave us a prophecy, which was terrifying. The prophecy was as such: the claws of our own depravity are upon the night, with new seaward visits, coming storms of pale comings, if only to find our makers of gates before the knock of creation. Very cryptic. And we were like, ugh, don't like that. And then we went over to, once time had restarted and it was all good, the guy was very confused. He didn't know that he had apparently been possessed to deliver this prophecy. We went over to the Queen, who was talking to Lord Lithin, the religious chosen of the god of storms. And he told us all about this blow between gods that had happened, these two twin brothers, the Tyrant and the Zephyr King. They've manifested and they're at war, and it's already started. We can't stop it. We just have to be ready for it, and it's not good. And then we were like, okay, what do we do about this? And the Queen was like, I will leave you guys to investigate this at your own discretion, but be subtle about it because I don't want to cause panic to the people. And we were like, okay, I'm sure it's all going to be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. We'll work it out. What could go wrong?
Exactly. Well, we find ourselves returning once more to the party. What do you guys want to do?
So my wife had walked over to talk to the other dragon riders. So I will meet back up with her. If there's music, do a little dance and just be like low key about it, like, you know, not acting weird. And then, you know, ask her what she spoke about with the dragon riders and the dragon lords.
Well, I just informed them to be wary and on alert for incoming incursions, either from neighbors or, well, in the ocean, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
How about
The
yourself?
Queen doesn't want us to act just yet. Apparently, a bunch of dragons and their riders isn't subtle.
Very well.
So we'll be acting a bit more discreetly, which I know isn't necessarily all of the Dragon Lord's style, but they'll have to make do for now. It's complicated, and I catch her up on all of the details, but like quietly.
I gotcha. Even though you guys are talking about something that's very like secretive, dancing wise, you guys are not secretive. You guys are like almost main staging it.
Oh, cute.
Everybody else?
Vessa would probably just be wandering. Not too much thought in it. Just making sure from the looks of it, everything's going well and stuff like that.
That's just like got all this lore dumped on them, and is just there like, I'm the catering guy.
I'm processing, basically. Trying to figure out what to even do with that information.
Fair enough.
They're doing their best.
Yeah,
Ketch.
out here doing my best.
You would feel a hand kind of come from low and almost need to like smack you, not in the ass to clarify, but in the like small of the back.
I'll turn around. Or like, you know, look back at least.
You see a familiar face, that of the dwarf Dagon. He is the ambassador of the dwarves. Far to the north.
What's the relationship like? We're familiar, yeah. Are we friends? Are we friendly?
You're familiar enough for him to smack you in almost your ass.
Okay, that doesn't say much, to be fair, Lynn. I'll do that to somebody I've known for 10 minutes.
You know? Fair enough. You could probably astute that he's very well accustomed to you. I would argue
Okay.
that Ketch is probably very worldly.
Yes.
And might have even traveled to his homeland.
I imagine so, yes.
You would know that Dagon is a very proud man, but a very hearty man who enjoys a good bit of fun.
Okay.
But he is one who does not forget.
I mean, no, he's a dwarf, you know. They don't have the book of grudges for nothing.
Fair enough.
I'll offer him a hand. Good to see you again, Dagon.
The Ketch, lad!
How's it going?
How's the drinks this time?
Better.
Better. Well,
Better.
now who could I thank for that? You?
I'm okay. I've got a lot on my mind at the moment, as of the past 15 minutes.
What's
How
wrong?
are things up north? Oh, I can't say matters of state and all.
Politics. Politics.
Yeah. Love them.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ketch. I only come
Go
here
on.
for the drinks and the booze at this point.
That's fine. I wouldn't presume to dump it all on you anyway, don't worry. I'm aware what you're here for. But
Festivities.
genuinely, very, very genuinely, out of interest, how are
Aye.
things at home?
Things are good. Things are good. We
Everything going well religiously.
He furrows his brow.
My brow is furrowed also.
We're
Things
pious.
okay.
We're pious, yes.
Okay, good. Good. Just making sure.
The Lord of Strength has been gifted us many good children and babes.
Yeah.
Yourself?
There's-
Need I
Well,
bring
I don't-
clergymen?
I don't believe in all that anyway, but okay. Okay. I'm glad things are okay.
You see, he kind of looks towards the window. Aye. Atlas still holds the sky. Is it
Yeah.
crashing down upon us?
No, none like that. I hope.
Seems very suspicious of you now. No insight
That's
needed.
That's fine. I am asking, but I have to be sure.
No, fair.
If gods are going to start killing each other, I best ask about the rest of them. It might not just be it might
No,
not just be
100%.
localized entirely within my kitchen.
I will say, something a little weird happened westward of our home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some form
What?
of, earthquake. Apparently some of the scouts said that there's some form of large mass that has landed upon the ground.
That's more than a little weird.
Well, I don't know the full gist, of course.
So based on where I know he's from
Hmm.
and where he's saying is west of that, whereabouts is that?
That would be northeastern Acacia.
Okay, so an event in the vacuum to the Draken.
Yeah, this would be northeast of Drakenfell.
Gotcha.
Northeast also to you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and that's all you've got? Just a mass?
Well, the size of mountains. How about that? Almost as if
So
someone
something
dropped
the
a
size
mountain.
of a mountain has dropped to the west of you,
Aye.
and it's a little
It's
weird.
more than a mass.
Well, more mines for the dwarves, eh?
Your optimism is enchanting, intoxicating, and brilliant.
I took it after
love
you,
them.
lad.
I'm glad. If I've had any impact on this world, I'm glad that I have given people extreme optimism that apparently makes them not consider the deeper consequences to things, like masses the
Lad.
size of a mountain falling from the sky.
Are you all right? Last I checked, you'd
I'm
be
just-
fine with this. You'd be asking what's
And
on
you
it.
know what? 15 minutes ago, I would have been. I would have thought that it was really cool, really interesting.
Someone
and like
pissing your
you
drink.
said,
What
a little
happened?
weird. I am starting to suspect that somebody put something in my drink, yeah. Okay, and that's all you've got? Just a mass the size of a mountain. You don't know if it's stone or...
Don't really know for sure. I heard it one before I sailed here. So I don't know for sure. That was 2 weeks back, I would say.
Okay. Lynn, strange question.
Yeah.
We're a very advanced society, as you've said. How, like, decent is our grasp on the basic laws of physics?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can piece together from that it's really weird because if a mass the size of a mountain did hit the ground at speed, the last thing we'd need to worry about is the gods trying to kill each other because the planet would have shattered into a million tiny pieces. So it's...
All right, Ketch. How about this? You see, he kind of hands you his mug. Don't drop it, all right?
Do you want me to drink it?
No. Don't you dare fucking put it to your lips.
All right, I won't. I'm just asking. I'm not exactly short on drink here.
You see, he seems to cast a spell, and a altered form of the scry spell will happen, as you will also be able to see what is happening.
Okay, very good.
You would see a imagery of a coastline in some kind of far northern semi-tundra region, where it goes from like normal pine forestry to almost like cold frozen north. And you see a large land like mass it looks almost as if either something has fallen onto the terrain itself, or someone has pulled up the ground itself to create this landmass, but it looks less like a mountain and more like a mountain range. If you'd like, you give me a perception check.
Yeah, sure. God, awards to this guy for the best person to not put forward the severity of the situation. He was like, yeah, it's whatever. 22.
It looks less and less the more you look at it like a mountain range and more like a body.
The fuck?
That's terrifying.
Oh shit.
It's not a mountain range.
What do you mean? It sure as hell looks like it. I mean, sure, there might be some weird...
In what way does it look like a body?
It looks like someone has like been stabbed or impaled and fallen into the ground and almost like partially curled inwards.
Right.
It looks like if you were to look like if he was able to somehow move the camera angle, if you will, it'd look like if it were to be a mountain range, it looked like almost like a valley.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna kind of try and explain that to him, like kind of try and like show him what I'm saying. Do you not see that?
You know, now that you look, you pointed out, it kind of does look like it a little bit.
No, more than a little bit.
I mean, that's
a distinctly unnatural shape.
You know, we were starting to worry about them and them humans, you know? And he kind of jabs you a little bit with his elbow. And whatever you're doing with the water, he kind of points out, and you see what at first you probably would have thought were like rivers, is not rivers. It's blood seeping out of the body.
Right. Okay. It has been wonderful talking to you.
Well,
I need to go
dwarves.
and immediately talk to the Queen.
If you'd like,
this is one of the most important things I've ever seen.
If you'd like, you can also make a religion check based off the appearance of this figure.
Yeah, sure. I'm not really good at religion, but I'll give it a go.
Okay. Might as well, right? You don't know. You don't know.
I told you it ain't my bag. I'm not about that.
Fair enough. And with that, the dwarf will dispel the image, and will snatch back his drink.
Right. I would suggest not going near that, but I think you're going to ignore me, right?
I mean,
Are you going to go and mine it?
not if it's a corpse.
I think it's a corpse. Please don't mine it.
Well, make sure to tell that to the foul stains. They're the ones who are going over there, anyways.
Okay. I just need to tell the queen that there's a corpse at the size of a mountain range.
Fair enough. It's not every day you see a corpse fall from the sky, eh?
No, you know what? It's not, is it?
No.
It's not. That's quite a severe thing.
Aye.
Right.
I wonder whose corpse it is. You don't think it's one of the Titans, do you?
I dread to think, Dagon. I dread to think.
As would I.
This guy ain't never thought a day in his life.
Dagon, it is. Thank you. First off, thank you for this. This was very important, and I am glad you told me.
Aye.
Okay, this is very important. Thank you very, very much.
Oh. I did forget something else of news.
Go on.
Two things.
Okay.
So, you know the country to the east of us? It's far to the east.
Yeah.
None of our traders are
Ish.
coming back from it.
None of the traders are coming
No,
back.
it's almost like a fog, a mist, has just encroached the ocean. They ain't coming back.
I'm gonna. My hand is placed over my eyes. My ring finger and my thumb are clenching my temples. Okay, so there's a mist that people are going into and not coming out.
Aye, it's only on the eastern side. The western's fine. Although I'll
Right.
be honest, if that's a corpse on our west, I don't think I'm gonna be leaving the island anymore.
No.
We've got a corpse on our left and the mist on the right that no one's coming out of.
Yeah. Stuck between a
Ketch.
rock and a hard place, huh?
Ketch, is this a fucking end times?
Sure. Why not?
What the fuck am I here then?
I don't know. I don't know why you're here.
Well, the other thing. There. A red comet was seen.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
What? You asked about information. I'm giving it to you, lad. I'm surprised
No,
your spy
I
masters
know,
have told
it's
you
just-
anything.
No, it's just I asked you if everything was all right at home.
It
and you
seems to be
said, yeah.
dandy. We be
You
getting,
said, well,
we're
you-
getting
you
mine,
know,
we're getting
you're
oil,
all-
we're getting drink, we're getting blades,
all-
we're getting lads.
Yeah.
Everyone
Specifically-
see that, like,
You're all strong.
that Ketch is having this really intense
Having a
conversation with
crisis.
a dwarf, and this is like way more stress than I've ever seen Ketch. Can I like come over?
Yeah.
You
Put a
said
hand on his shoulder and be like, Ketch, are you okay?
I've had a hard time, hon.
You have a vein popping on your forehead.
I'm worried.
Your veins
so-
don't do that.
I know they don't.
Hello. I'm so sorry. Hello.
How do you
This is
lass? It's
Dagon.
good to see you.
It's good to see you too. What have you done to my poor friend here?
I was merely
Let's just go
updating
through
him on
the-
news. He was asking
Let's just
information.
go through this. Let's just go through this again for my dear Ariane, right?
Alright, so, first thing.
You no. Let
Oh,
me go through it.
Apologies, lad. Very well.
Things are fine at home. You're strong. The
Aye.
children
Good.
are strong.
Aye.
The babes are
Fantastic.
strong.
Aye.
Right.
Wonderful.
Drink
I've
is
always
good.
found your terminology of babes very charming.
I mean the lasses
you
and
tell
the
me.
children.
Then you tell me, to the west of you,
Aye.
a large thing has appeared.
It just appeared.
You thought at first that it was a mountain.
Aye.
We've now looked at it. It's very clearly not a mountain.
No.
I'm going to look at Ariane when dead in the eyes. It's a corpse. It's a corpse the size of a mountain range. It's bleeding.
What?
Then, to the east, which we are, to the country to the east, which we are separated from by the ocean.
It's an entire continent.
It's like Akavir, right? That all the traders have been going to aren't coming back because there is a mysterious fog / mist. Yeah? And then also there was a red comet spotted.
Aye. On that one, actually, Arwen, you can make a religion check, as that should bring bells in your ears right now. For some reason, you're not fully certain the exact gist of it, but the red comet does remind you of a certain god of draconic origin. And it's not a good sign if a red comet is being seen.
I look at my wife, and that reminds me of some draconic god. Does that ring any bells for you?
You see your wife comes on over, passes you a drink. I'm sorry,
Thank
what?
You. If a red comet was seen, does that remind you of any draconic gods?
You see her eyes were closed as she was drinking, listening, before she suddenly stops drinking. Eyes open wide, not the human elf eyes that you're normally seeing, but the draconic ones. As she says, "The Woemaker, the one who hunted my parents when we were born."
Oh.
God of treachery and destruction. First son of, well, the Wayfinder.
I take her hand and give it a squeeze.
The timeline would appear to have accelerated somewhat.
You would know, Erwin, that you've never met your wife's parents. You know for a fact they are dead.
Yeah.
And your wife is also second generation dragon, so they were probably the ones butchered by this Woemaker.
Yeah, just give her hand a squeeze and like gently rub my thumb over her knuckles, because I know that's probably really difficult to like talk about and relive. And then I look back to Ketch and I'm like, yeah, that ain't good. That's bad.
Okay, this is way worse than we thought. Dagon, you have been instrumentally important.
I'd like to think I'm the most important person in the room, generally.
That's the queen, actually. In this situation, that is the queen.
Well,
in most
second
of
most
the time,
important then.
Sure, why not? Absolutely, you can have that. Not her seconds in charge or anything, but right, Dagon, why don't you have another drink?
Aye.
Real quick, Dagon. Why is this news only reaching us now? These are pretty big things. Why has no one told literally anyone?
Aye, well, the mountain, that happened about 2 weeks ago. The day before I started my journey here. For the red comet, that I have no idea. That's been in the sky for a while now.
For a while? What's a while?
Neither of you have seen this red comet.
What's a while?
Yeah, for the last 2 weeks. Oh,
Right.
Dagon.
Yes.
2 weeks is plenty of time to get a letter here. Scrying is immediate. Yeah. We have sending stones connecting most places with people all over the world. Literally any word of this would have been amazing 2 fucking weeks ago when it happened.
This is what I'm wondering. I was about to ask Ketch. Why did he not hear of any of this? You're the right hand.
I guess we are geographically separated. There's a lot of things that you clear because we can't see this red comet, for example, and I can only know what people elect to tell me. If I find out that somebody did know, then there will be a problem.
Oh.
There will be a situation. But for now, I have to assume that nobody has managed to get this information where it needs to go. And it's just a weird game of whispers.
Once again, thank you, Dagon.
Of course.
Thank you very much, Dagon.
We
Thank you
have-
very, very much.
People to talk to.
Yeah.
May the Hero Maker be with you both.
And you, Dagon. Safe journey home, please.
I'm not leaving yet.
I know, but when you get there...
Very well. To you as well, lad.
I gesture my glass to him as like a pseudo cheers.
When you're done, when you do that, I'm gonna take it out of your hand and drink it.
Hey, no. I was literally about to down it.
I haven't had a drink yet, and now I need one.
Well, I grab one from a passing waiter down that instead.
Easy enough.
Not as good as what you just down. Okay, that's a lot. There's no way that someone, not Dagon, but someone would have sent word about these things happening. And it should have reached you.
Right, okay.
So something has happened in the pipeline of getting to you. Someone has stopped that information.
I have somebody I need to talk to quite urgently. And
Perhaps
with maybe
the other hand?
Perhaps the other hand, yes, the one whose job it is to know everything. Do you want to fill in the rest of the people that we were assigned to this?
Yes.
See if they know anything. See if they heard anything.
I suppose I will. Okay, good luck.
And you.
I imagine whilst they two are kind of, interacting with Dagon and, Harry's wife, I imagine at this point, kind of Luumi is probably lurking alongside, whoever else is left. I know that, I know that Vase had kind of moved away themselves, but I assume it seems kind of probably lurking. And so Luumi would probably strike up a conversation with them during all this, kind of taking a moment to kind of people watch a bit and see what's going on, and just kind of go, so, a scene, wasn't it? What's your take so far?
I honestly, I thought I'd just be an in and out type of party, but clearly, we have a lot more work on my plate now.
I must confess, the prophecy sounded a bit odd. I'm trying to piece it together in my head, but I'm struggling.
Yeah. I mean, why can't prophecies just be, blunt? Why do they have to be so cryptic?
Yeah, sometimes they can be less cryptic. I mean, the Eternal Dawn is quite famous for, very nicely worded prophecies. Very easy to digest, to understand. This one, though, ugh, messy. But to each their own. I'll see tonight if I can commune with the Eternal Dawn. Perhaps at dawn I will be able to speak with them. But that will take a bit of time. I don't think I'll be able to do that now, but tomorrow perhaps. Maybe able to get some answers.
Man, what I can't, and it just it all, the hands of all this stuff happening lands on us 5 random people.
I feel like it's a good bunch. I mean, from what I can tell, the 5 that have been assigned happen to be perhaps 5 of the best that the city has to offer.
You're not wrong on that. I can understand why the others were chosen. But yeah, Sim is just like standing there, just like slowly putting on his mask, like lurking around to see if there's like a corner somewhere where he can just go and hide.
Moody and broody.
But
Yeah.
could I look around to see if there's anything like suspicious while I'm just trying to see?
I would also like to do the same if I could.
Can
Yeah,
I
like,
get perception
while
checks
I'm
from the both of
looking-
you?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hold on.
Let's imagine we're sort of people watching as we're kind of like making casual conversation.
Yeah, Sim's just like, I do not know how to interact. Hold on. Wait, which one? Perception?
Perception.
Perception. Okay.
All right. Both of you are able to notice a associate of Ketch's seems to be slipping out of the party. He's trying to do so, by the looks of it, unseen.
What do they look like?
A dark skin human male with dark hair and braids with a little bit of gold. Dark blue runic tattoos on his stomach and neck. Gold piercings on his ears and lips. Gold eyes.
Do you see them too?
Do we?
They're one of Ketch's lot, are they not?
It appears so.
I think I've
Do
seen
we?
him with him before.
Yes, yes.
You know that this is the left hand of the queen.
Okay.
I'm sure he might be able to shed some information, right? Perhaps we should catch him.
That might be a good idea. It's also weird that he's kind of trying to leave the party early.
A little bit odd. I must admit, of all the people to speak to, he's probably the one we should glean the information from, especially since the Queen has asked us to. It makes sense. All right, let's catch him before he gets away.
Yeah.
And we'll sort of head on off after him.
It's a little difficult due to the large crowd. But by the time you guys get to where he is gone.
Should we ask Ketch if he knows where his left hand man or right hand? Wait, I don't know which side.
Left.
Where the
Left hand. Left hand.
where the left hand man typically hangs out, or where
That
to
could
find
be
him,
worth it.
perhaps? It'd be easier than looking ourselves.
I don't suppose you happen to be quite good at tracking people, do you?
Great question.
Maybe investigation.
Investigation. No, but I could try.
Not the answer I was hoping for. But it might be worth it. Perhaps, yeah. Let's see if we can catch the others first and take this lead.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I imagine we'll sort of head on over to try and find the others.
Yeah.
Probably might end up bumping into Vessa at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Vessa, just the person I'm looking for. Come with us, please. We're gonna find Ketch and the dragon rider. We're gonna find them. We're gonna rendezvous with them.
At which point
I think
you
we
guys
have a
are
lead.
approached by Erwin, who's found you all.
Oh.
Yeah, Arianwen will kind of get their attention.
By the eternal dawn, what great fortune.
Everyone seems quite frantic. Is everything okay?
Just a lot of bad news from a very drunk and unconcerned dwarf. Things
We found something weird too.
much more dire than we thought. You go first.
Oh, my apologies. We thought we would speak with the left hand. The one that tends to know things.
Yes, Ketch was actually just about to go find them.
Oh, well, we found him. He left out that door, and I sort of point towards like where he left. We tried to follow him, but he was able to get the slip.
I see Ketch.
Yeah, you see Ketch, I presume, approaching the queen? Ask?
Yeah. Ask where he's going.
Hmm.
He looked
Oh,
like he was in
sorry.
a hurry.
Where he is. I don't know. He's left.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he left to go to his chambers. Did you need him for something?
Yeah. Do I, just in case? Now, listen, I'm jumping the gun a little bit here. Let's say he, maybe didn't tell us both something of great importance. Do I, like, kill him, or
Murder?
do I rough him up a little bit?
Maybe question why and apprehend
Then
him.
apprehend. Can I rough him up a little bit? If I do that?
If it's necessary.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. I'm just preparing for the worst. Chances are he doesn't know a thing,
Uh-huh.
and I
Should I
won't
be
go
concerned
alone.
for you?
No, but if I'm going to be honest, I think you should be concerned in general.
Ketch, you're starting to worry me.
I spoke to Dagon, okay? And Dagon has informed me that, all these strange goings on and prophecies and whatnot, that's been going on for 2 weeks now. There is a corpse to the west, there is a mysterious fog to the east, and a red comet has been in the sky for about 2 weeks, which I have been informed by somebody that matters to is not good news.
And how have we not seen this red comet?
I don't know why we've not seen the red comet. I also don't know how we haven't heard about anything else. Hence my concern for our dear left hand, whose job it is to know things. Many people here seem to be aware of things that we aren't, and I guess our inaction has led them to believe that there's nothing really wrong.
Might leave
But
it
our
open
inaction is
for-
only a result of our lack of knowledge.
You see her brow furrows. Or leave us open for an attack.
How's that?
Well, we're blind to the events that have been going on for the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What's to stop anyone from attacking us now? We've got the sheet over our heads, if you will.
Well, that's what we're here to take it off for. If this is hostile action, we'll stop it. We still have allies, I should hope.
You see she kind of almost as if she was cold, but it's not cold in the room. Kind of runs her arms over her shoulders. Now I'm starting to worry who in this room is our allies and who are our enemies.
Well, that's surely the job of the spy master, who isn't here, so I need to go and find him.
Alright. Be safe.
I will. And I will go and return to the group.
Yeah, I just see you over.
Okay, we have to go and pay our dear spy master a visit.
Yeah, about that.
What?
So you weren't here when I was saying it. Me and Asim over here, we thought it was maybe good to try and speak with the spy master. We went looking for him, and when we spotted him, he was leaving through the door over there. To that point, we tried following him, but he kind of gave us the slip.
Does that door lead towards where the bed chambers are?
You're not actually sure, because in the direction of which Luumi and Asim had said that there was a door. Neither of you know there being a door there.
Oh.
Wait, was it not a door? I thought it was a doorway.
Both of you saw what looked like the edges of a doorway. It was behind one of the curtains. But
Oh, okay.
Secret door.
for Win and Ketch, neither of you know there being a door there.
Yeah, so
Uh-oh.
at the very least, we'd know that is not the way to the bed chambers.
Hmm.
I look at
Wait,
Ketch.
What do you mean?
Let's show us where you saw it.
oh, just over here. And Luumi will kind of like try and lead them over to where it was.
You find a wall and a curtain.
Behind that curtain, there was a door.
You're
Magic?
certain.
100% sure.
Absolutely certain. I seen it with all of my eyes.
That's a lot of eyes.
He
Okay.
nods.
I'm gonna hit it. Is it like a
No.
illusion? Dark. So it's an illusory wall.
We don't want to start fighting.
Can we just like inspect it or
So
something?
are you like full force punching this thing, or are you just like,
Oh no.
or are you just like lightly
Oh,
like
no.
tapping it?
I see like him start to reel back, and I'm like, oh, no, not yet.
Come on, I've seen this a million times.
We're at a very formal gathering with a lot of important people. Let's do this calmly, and then we'll do your method.
Okay, go on ahead.
I'm gonna look to the group and say, does anyone have detect magic?
I
Detect
remember I don't have spells.
Oh god, I don't look at my spells. I don't know.
Yeah, I like very clearly not looking at the barbarian.
You see,
I don't know.
Luumi,
I like instinctually
I
went
do.
to go check.
Yeah.
Luumi raises one of their hands slowly and then goes, I technically have it, but I have not prepared it for today. I was not
Not
expecting
useful.
I have
I didn't think I'd need it for a party.
detect magic, but I think that's different.
Nope, that's
Nope,
exactly what we need.
Oh, you have.
That's what we
And
need.
I gesture the large shadow man up to the door. Please, assassin, if you would.
SM.
Yes.
So that spell is actually within your staff, so you'd be able to use your staff for the magic.
Ooh,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
nice.
does one do magic?
you just cast it.
Yeah,
Just click on it.
basically.
Yeah.
Hey, you have the staff of the Magi, so yeah.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah.
So
Yo.
I step up after hearing Rin just like look at me, gesture to door. I'm like, okay, and I cast it.
So weirdly, you don't sense any weird magic in the instance of like an illusion or transmutation of like a door being made and like being melded back into a wall. Nothing like that. You do, however, sense the faint aroma of magic behind, almost as if there is some form of arcane controlled contraption. You know that it's not uncommon for a lot of buildings that have automated controls via aetherite crystals. There's a good chance that there might be one behind this wall.
They used redstone.
No.
Yes, basically yes. Basically yes.
So
Damn, a piston door.
that's what I'm trying to think. I was like, is there would I know like what was used to like open said door?
Well, similar to a piston door in Minecraft, if you will. There's probably
Some kind of mechanism.
there's some probably hidden button or press on this wall that would open it.
Is there any way? Am I able to like insight to like see if I can find the
That'd be actually an investigation.
investigation?
With detect magic, would
Did
it
I-
not highlight it?
No, because the button itself is not magic.
Could I
okay.
attempt to guide him, seeing him attempt to look through things?
So you can't.
I'm like
Hell yeah.
touching.
Ace have a
touching
1d4
wall.
extra.
Oh, perfect.
Hey.
Okay. I don't know how to do that.
So click
Oh.
investigation, and then there should be an option of like, hey, do you have any bonus to this? And you type in 1d4.
So I get whoops.
That's advantage.
Yeah, my bad.
That's
Investigation.
okay. We'll holy shit.
Was it good?
We'll just say that Luumi gave you advantage. How about that?
It
Okay.
was
It was
supreme.
It was the help
guidance.
action.
I wasn't
Wonderful.
prepared for that many prompts to show up on my screen.
um.
Dear
So,
Lord guidance.
Yo, So y'all just see a sim, start fondling this wall, trying to find something.
And then you find it.
And then I click something. And what happens when I click?
You see almost like a door frame kind of like appear as the section will push inwards, then slowly slide apart.
Okay. While that after a sim clicks it and the door starts, you kind of just see a sim's tail wagging a little bit out of clearly excitement, finding another way to escape, just in case the main way is closed.
While he's doing that, I want to look around, see if anyone is looking our way, is particularly interested. Maybe looks, worried that we're going this way,
Roll a
especially
perception
when
check.
he finds it.
Hit me with one of them perception checks, bro.
Yeah. Are you?
Hey, there's so many people, bro. There's so many people.
I have a +15.
Yeah, but you rolled a natural 1.
No.
Let's just be happy the bad throws are right now, so then later
Yeah.
it'll be better.
100%. Save the good rolls for combat.
Where did my
Yeah.
wife go?
Your wife seems to have departed to try to save the queen.
Okay.
Since
Fantastic.
That one
queen's
you've lost
left and right hand have no departed.
Yeah.
Touche.
She has a guard at least, right?
Yeah, it's called a dragon.
Yeah, it's Dragon Lord.
Oh wait, no.
I did
I meant-
establish that she and I have Sending Stone, right?
Yeah,
For each other.
yeah.
Like,
You're all
good.
good.
Got my wife on speed dial.
Oh yeah.
She also you have a form of jewelry probably on your person that basically sends her your location, if you will, kind of like Find My iPhone, but Find
Yeah.
My Mate.
Find my wife.
Yeah.
Life.
Yep. So if you do call, she will know where you are.
Mhm.
Do you 5 enter the eerie hallway?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will say for you, Ketch, you've lived in this tower for quite a number of years.
Let me guess. Never seen this before.
Never seen this before.
This is subterfuge.
This is spy level bullshit. That makes sense. As you guys are walking down the hallway, you see a series of eye windows and crevices that let you see into rooms, but it's one way.
What the hell?
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's not. It's creepy.
This is where he tortures people.
Also,
Wow.
just spies on people. Do they go into are there holes for bedrooms?
Yeah.
What a creep!
Okay, yeah, no, now it's creepy.
You would also
Now it's
notice
creepy.
a series of. You would know, Ketch, that the spy master had a series of automatons, small little spider-like automatons. You would notice, however, a lot of broken and discarded ones are on the ground as you guys are walking.
Yeah. As we go, I'm like, okay, hold on. Just give me 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna pull out my bag of holding, and pull out my armor and my weapon, and I start putting it on.
I'll tell you
Just
what
in
then.
case.
While Ariane when
Dones their
armor's
armor.
up, I'm gonna investigate these automaton things for the. I'm hoping to find signs of damage type. That makes sense. Were they smashed? Were they was the magic involved? That kind of thing.
It definitely looks like they were smashed. Definitely looks like they were smashed based off the impacts. It doesn't look like there was any singes or erosion of any kind, right? It looks deliberate, like someone was hitting it to get it out of the way, and to make it stop working specifically.
Okay.
Which seems a bit odd.
Does seem odd.
If one of you could, give me a hand, this will be much quicker.
I'll help.
I'll help. Oh,
I'm in more hands the merrier.
I can lend you 4 hands, should you wish.
Please.
All the latches.
Us dragon riders often help each other into our armor. It is quite the scene.
It's
Yeah,
also
I would
not
kind of bet
uncommon
they
to have
know
like
that.
squires to help you.
Yeah. Oh, funny enough, that's something we would do a lot. Back when I was playing, like a lesser noble to a higher noble, we would run over and we would help him into his armor because he had like full plate and everything for the battles. He would just stand there like T-posing.
Is that what
That's
Arwen's
amazing.
doing right now? Just T-pose?
No, she is helping because she knows these people don't know her armor, and she can still do some parts herself, but she does need help.
I'm familiar with some armors, but this is something different.
Oh, thank
Elaborate.
you.
Nice.
Custom
Complicated.
made adamantine plate armor for myself. All the dragon riders have their own special armor.
Interesting. I personally use mithril, but that's because I can't be bothered dealing with the weight.
Use armor.
Armor comes in handy, especially when you don't want to get stabbed in the chest.
Well, I mean,
I just simply don't get stabbed in the chest.
Well,
exactly.
maybe it's your charismatic personality that saves the day. But unlike you, I don't have that.
Or I
No,
just
it's my
hit them hard
immeasurable
enough.
combat skill.
Sure, we'll go with that too.
He's fast as fuck, and I like jab my sword, my glaive towards him.
I'm not paying attention. I'm getting hit.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
It's
Ah,
just,
yes.
it's just,
Stab.
it's just the butt of it, so it just like donks you in the face, and I'm like,
Ow!
I'm sorry, you were meant to dodge.
I didn't know you were
Yeah,
going to stab me.
so-
I didn't know you were going to hit me in the head.
When
As I
didn't
was
say
saying, you're
today,
a
this
measurable
is-
combat.
Okay, but try.
Measurable
No,
combat
we haven't
skills
got
on
time
full
for this.
display.
I would say with your passive perception, Ketch,
Yeah.
you do hear the faint sound of metal scratching and scraping on stone, which the floor you guys are currently on is stone, as are the walls.
Okay. So, contextually, then the only other metal thing around here would be an automaton. So there's an automaton still kicking, maybe.
Mhm.
Okay, interesting.
It seems to be further down the hallway to the right.
I'm gonna actively seek that out.
Mm,
Do you
will
rush
go.
forward? You cautiously walk forward.
Cautiously walk forward. I'm not an idiot. I did not know this place existed until a few minutes ago. I'm not going into this blind. I'm also going with a team of very capable people.
Well, since you're doing it cautiously, can you give me an investigation check real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You notice a slight uplift on a series of the stone flooring up ahead. And you notice also embedded in the wall to your left appears to be a series of bolts. But very thin, like needle-like bolts.
So looking like a trap. It's a pressure plate for a trap.
Indeed.
I'll point that out to everybody. Tell them to be very, very careful. Keep an eye out for more.
Good eye.
Thank you.
Oh, great.
I mean, it makes sense that it's trapped, but looks like a pretty
Slime master
severe
and all.
trap. Yeah.
If you'd like, you can also make a medicine check, because it seems that they seem to be laced with something.
Apparently I have pretty good medicine, so I'm sure why not.
Oh, yes, you do.
Really good.
Yes, I do.
On closer inspection, you're able to identify they are laced with a paralytic.
Oh, nasty.
Seems like someone has triggered it in the past, though.
Okay then. Just out of interest, is there a way I can maybe take a little sample?
If you'd
A
like.
little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You grab a couple of the needles.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that, yeah. You never know, everybody. They might come in real handy.
It appears that they are a form of toxin that must enter the bloodstream in some way. So in this case, piercing the skin.
Hence why more needles as opposed to classic, spikes.
You'd also...
Oh, you as a monk will be able to throw them.
Exactamundo!
A little weird also, you are able to identify these are made out of silver.
Ooh.
I guess that makes sense in case whatever happens to, come in here is in some way, immune or resistant to mundane things. You never know, it might be a werewolf infiltrator.
You'd know that Keftrim was anything if not paranoid. Constant
Yeah,
preparation.
I'm getting that.
You'd also notice a series of like indents inside of the walls. You guys like slip past the trap. There appears to be like almost what would have been like scrying, you presume, like mirrors, or not necessarily mirrors. It's like a reflective type metal that seems almost like orbular, but embedded into the wall. But they all seem to be cracked and broken.
Sorry, run through that. Run through that again for me, dead quick, just so I make sure I've got it.
It's almost like a mirror, but it's ovular and like circular, and it's embedded into the walls at certain points. And you notice that someone seems to have like impacted and broken them.
Okay. This is getting weirder and weirder.
It is.
Destroying the evidence as they go.
But as you guys,
But why destroy the evidence of something that is yours?
as you guys continue forward, you see one of the small little spider automatons. You notice like half of it seems to be broken as it's slowly crawling towards you.
Oh,
Is that going to kill us if we get close?
Well, that's
Sorry, I don't
just
know why I'm
sad.
asking you guys.
Well, no, I doubt that the spy master attacked his own automatons.
That's what I'm thinking. This doesn't make sense. Everything
There
being
had to have
broken, the
been-
automatons being broken. This is clearly his. This is the exact kind of creepy shit that he's into. Right? I get it. It's his job. He has to, I don't agree with his methods, but this is his job. Why would he go around destroying all his own shit?
But he came this
I
way.
didn't even know this was here. Right? Ergo, he has no reason to believe that I would be here.
He's not protecting it against you.
He's protecting it. I think either he's protecting it from something else, or something else is here.
You'd see the spider seems to approach closer before stopping, and then you hear like a weird winding of gears, and everybody at the moment is like apprehensive, and then you see a long piece of paper seems to be almost like printed out of its mouth.
Say that. Read
it. You can try. As this is what it prints out.
Oh.
Where are you putting this?
In game chat.
It's in game.
Okay. I mean,
Time
it's,
to put that in
so
a
I can't
translator.
metagame the fact that I can understand binary, but
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm in the same boat. I'm like, do I metagame this?
I will say in this instance, if you'd both like to roll Arcana, you guys can metagame this, if you will.
Gladly.
the concept
My
of
Arcana
binary.
is bad.
Well,
Well, yeah,
this is
it is.
Techno
Not very good.
Arcanum, right?
I guess so.
Let's go. I always was a nerd.
I was not.
So Luumi, you're able to piece together what this message means.
Start from what I took. So I started translating it anyway, just out of morbid curiosity. From what I can work out, the start is intruder, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And the second one, I kind of got halfway through. I stopped after it said ass, and I haven't got further in there yet. So,
I'll translate that one for you. It means assailant.
oh, assailant. Okay, that checks out. Okay.
Could I arcane?
Yeah, go for it.
I would like to as well.
Should go for it.
You know what? Fuck it. I will too.
Oh, let's go with the barbarian translating.
Watch me get it somehow.
Nat 20's it.
Barbarian be like, this is clearly machine code.
You said Arcana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think a cleric of the Eternal Dawn would really know too much about
That
techno
would have been
arcana.
wild if it was a natural 20.
Well,
Yeah,
with
that
the
would've been-
assistance of Asim and Arwen, I can translate the full thing for you guys. Intruder, assailant, hurt, pain, help, chest.
Hmm.
Oh, poor guy.
So someone
No, it's
had
not the
to have
spider
intruded.
that's in pain. It's
Oh,
How big are these little spiders? Like, are they like spider sized, or are they like big? Like,
They're like tarantula
talking, like-
sized.
oh, can I pick one up? Can I pick up the hurt one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it with us.
Okay.
I'll keep keep a hold of this for safekeeping, in case it decides to print anything else off.
Fair.
No, as you should. That's smart.
I think your spy master is hurt.
It's very
Yeah.
possible.
I thought it was the spider that was talking about being hurt, but yeah, that does make sense.
I pat you on the arm.
You'd see that imprinted onto the side of the mechanical spider is this.
Can I?
Snyder.
Snyder.
I
Snyder.
highly doubt that I would be able to.
Hmm.
But can I basically do, I guess, perception question mark or investigation to do a sniffa to see if I can smell any blood?
Yeah, give me a perception check. Give me a sniffa.
I'm supposed to be because I have keen senses and I'm supposed to be proficient, but it's not ticked.
Well, we can tick it.
It won't let me.
I can
wait.
tick
You have to
it.
do it with the
No, I got it. I changed
Okay.
it. I got
Okay.
it. There we go. Oh fuck! It was almost a 16.
Oh.
All right. Well, in that case, you don't
I'm gonna
smell
start
it.
stealthing
That's okay.
Okay.
forward.
Yeah, if Arianwin's the tactical genius amongst us, so if Arianwin does so, I do too.
Yeah, I'll follow Sweet if they seem to be sneaking. I'm a sneak too.
I guess we sneaking.
Yep.
All right.
We sneaking.
You have sign language catch, don't you?
You know what? I'm actually not sure. Yes, I do. Common sign language.
Yeah, we took it so that we could talk.
Yeah.
Because we grew up together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sign to you. Follow my lead, but if you feel the need to take charge, you have my go ahead.
I'll sign back understood.
As you all are approaching, you guys are able to find yourselves in an open room. Again, Ketch, you didn't know this room even existed.
Yeah.
This seems to be
Getting that a lot today.
A large room, mix of both alchemy and tinkering. By the looks of it, you'd presume this might be Kefshrim's lab.
Mhm.
However, you'll also see Kefshrim currently with his back to you guys. He doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Oh no, I know this one. He's dead. And he's just got his back to us. This one gives me the GBs.
I cast my mage hand to poke him on the shoulder.
Hmm.
You see, he jumps in surprise as he turns to you all.
Oh. I thought you were dead.
He seems puzzled. What are you all doing here?
I have my weapon pointed at him. I'm in in fight stance.
So you're not hurt?
No. Why?
Right, I'm gonna
Why does-
bristle then. I don't have
Why
a,
does your
I don't
spider
have a
stand here?
weapon to level. I am the weapon. So what is this? This place.
Well, it's my laboratory, of course.
What's with the broken automatons?
You know how things are. They break.
Yeah.
They're malfunctioning. There's nothing to worry about, Ketch.
I light
wouldn't
my
detect.
lantern of revealing.
Can you prompt that in chat real quick for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Creatures and objects.
And I crouch walk towards him. I'm looking around the room in case there's anyone invisible.
Nah, it doesn't appear to be anything invisible in the room.
Okay.
You see, he kind of just raises his eyebrow as he looks at you all. What is it you need, Ketch? Don't you see I'm busy right now?
Oh, some answers would be nice, huh? Because this is getting weirder and weirder and weirder.
I sign back to Ketch. Ask him something only he would know.
Okay.
In fact, my mage hand does it behind my back.
Let me think. I'm trying to think of something that like I can, because like I don't want to be bullshit, but I'm trying to think of something really stupid, hyper specific.
When was the first time we kissed? Because if he comes up with an answer, it's not true, unless it is, and you drunkenly kissed. But you know.
But no, because it has to be something that Lynn can answer for me. Because if I'm like, because like I could just make it out that this guy is indeed a traitor by being like.
Well, no, because you would tell Lynn what the truth is. Like, we never kissed.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. 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 When did we first kiss?
Beautiful.
Presumably, you guys haven't kissed, right?
No, we have.
What? What did I miss?
Hey,
No, just to see what happened. Just to see what happened.
Yeah, like
Was it
drinking.
the first week of you
work
being
stressful.
put as a left hand?
left hand.
He is the left hand. Wait, say that again, Lynn.
You as the left hand. Was that a Lynn slip or was that?
Was that a Lynn slip or was that a him slip?
Ooh.
Gotta know, because like I would know
so
immediately.
That'd be
at
a
that
him
point.
slip. However, what he said
Right.
isn't wrong.
I'm not the left hand.
Apologies, it's been a day. I've been busy. Falling mountains and all.
Okay,
I'm
so
sure
you
you're
did
aware.
know about that.
Of course.
Right, so why didn't you tell anybody?
So that we have uproar. People
I'm
panic.
right up beside him and I point my glaive at his face.
Well,
Yeah, keep that
people
there.
of important
Sus as
importance
fuck.
at least.
He's being very suspect. Keep that there.
I wouldn't say
Uproar.
sus. You're being suspicious as fuck. Sus is not the slang here.
Okay, but like you could have told me, your equal, or the queen, your higher.
Yes, but it's my dealing to get information. We did not have any.
No, on the contrary, you knew about the mountain. I'll let me guess, you knew about the comet too.
What comet?
I guess he didn't know about the comet. Hang on,
Insight.
insight. Did he know about the comet?
Roll insight.
That's a test.
Oh, you rolled really good.
He is. I'm not, but he is a spy master. I imagine his deception is crazy.
Yeah.
It would be. However, I rolled a 9.
Oh,
At advantage.
Damn.
Ouch.
I rolled a 3. So
is he lying?
Damn.
he is lying.
Bad.
Okay, so you did know about the comet. Okay, so even confronted now, you're still lying. Why? What are you doing? Are you a traitor? It's really, really starting to feel in my tummy that you're a traitor. This is all really fucking weird and traitory. I get the weird perv dungeon. Okay, you're the spy master. I know that that's your excuse for it, but you actually really enjoy it. I get that. Okay, but the rest is feeling very
Ketch,
not good.
as you're talking to him, you guys know when like a vein becomes like bulged on your face or in your head? How
Yeah, it
like,
happened to me
makes-
earlier.
Mhm.
Something similar to that happens, but it's almost as if like a vein is rising and lowering in a line pattern across his face. As it rises and lowers as it's moving across.
That's weird.
I'm really close to him. Can I do some kind of check?
Yeah?
I was gonna
Right
say,
up in his face.
I'm really good with medicine. Can I do a check to see if I know what the fuck is that
Mhm.
means?
Mhm.
Hell
I
yeah.
want to do an Arcana check on him.
Okay.
I want to see if he's under some kind of spell
Okay.
or influence.
Yeah. So Luumi, you have no explanation of why his body does that.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be like any disease or anything like that as far as you're aware of. And Arwen, you don't see any of the telltale signs of like mind control or enchantment. However, yeah, you see his head kind of like tilts to the side, almost like borderline snapping, as he seems to get
Like a
really
tick?
annoyed. Yeah, like a tick, like annoyed, like you know when
So
someone gets at you.
being in such proximity to him so often, is he the type to tick?
No, he's really
No,
not.
Okay.
I'm gonna
He's
have Whisper be kind of
pained.
circling.
You see
around
his
the
face kind of like
group.
scratches at his face and chin very
Okay, I'm
aggressively. And he's like,
okay.
why
Ketch
couldn't
is-
you all just let me be? As you see, as he rushes towards you, Ketch, you see him tear off his own face
Ah!
as he's revealed to be a doppelganger.
As he runs
Oh,
away from me,
dear.
do I get an A up?
Yeah.
I was ready. I was in my stance.
I don't.
I will,
have
as he
Whisper.
approaches, I am going to yell, "Don't kill it!"
Mhm. I love that we were just so annoying that he broke his own disguise.
Well, he was basically found out at this point. Also, holy shit. So that hits.
Jesus Christ!
It cut him in half at the same time.
We'll see with the damage.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it'll kill him outright, but we'll see. It doesn't kill him outright.
Lethal.
What, that does hurt.
Is it?
Owie.
Does it hurt enough to get answers out of him?
What the fuck? No.
I hurt him so much he
Easy.
spills answers.
What?
Like a pinata.
Anywho.
Combat.
Yeah, we're going into combat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He does have the surprise
Ah.
due to his own feature, though. We do also
Mhm.
have to put people's tokens on the screen.
Mhm.
Did you say he
Okay,
has
time.
surprise?
Oh, I can change my thing on my
do you-
Fugi to my
how do you-
armor.
How do you put your token onto the map in Foundry?
I have
Lynn
to
will
do
do
it.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can't do it, unfortunately.
It's a little bit of
I
a
guess-
shame.
Since I have a
Yeah.
stat sheet for Clover, can we say Whisper morphs into Clover for this?
Yeah. Alright, well, that gets a reroll. Wow! Okay, 8 was the highest.
Oh no.
Was that his initiative?
Yeah, he had an advantage. I rolled an 8 and then a natural 1.
Oof. We're so annoying.
Yeah, we're
Really
just not
are.
annoying.
Oh, for initiative. Where the fuck is it?
It's on the first
should
page.
remember.
It's underneath the character token on the
Oh, I
left.
see, yeah.
Thank you.
Do I need to like select my token, like roll 20?
No, you
No.
just need to right click it, and then click the dual swords icon.
Go into combat mode.
And then once you do that, in the right hand side, there'll be the 2 clash swords. And in there, you can see all the initiative, and then you can click the dice to roll. You actually don't need to do anything with your character sheet.
I know you told me this before, but I am relearning it for the first time.
Lynn, you said things, and I completely my brain literally did not register it.
It's okay, baby boy. They're on the top of
You
the
got it.
screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see the initiatives.
Yeah.
Also, I realized my token has the temporary name for the character I made before I came up with the actual character name. It's not an issue, but I
Lom.
just noticed that. Lamp.
Yeah,
Lamb.
that's a point
like-
at you, Mara.
I love how Clover goes
That's
right
your-
after me.
That's just the nickname. Lamb.
Yeah, that's actually canonically their surname, but
Shaking my head right now. Shaking my head. I'm just adding in music because that is one thing I didn't have was combo music, not combo combat.
combo
Dear
music.
Lord.
Wombo combo time. Guys, it's the first combat.
Well, let's go. Time to nat 1.
Also, you guys will all be proud. I ran out of Pepsi yesterday, so I've been drinking juice.
Yo.
Whoa.
Better than
What is
Pepsi.
this?
This is. I have no money.
This is
and I'm thirsty.
Vessa going first.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, boy.
So they ran towards Ketch, right?
Yeah, they seem to be rushing towards Ketch. Similar to the image, you see the doppelganger tear off the face of the spy master.
Okay. Goodness. Could I attempt to rush after it and like grapple it in a way, or
You can certainly
kind of
try.
like? I'm sure I can. What would that be? Strength or dexterity? I can't remember which is that.
That'd be an athletics.
Oh, okay.
Well, sorry, no. You're right. It'd be strength, unless you have like a tavern brawler.
I do not.
In that
But
case,
my
it's a
strength
strength. You just gotta see if you hit the
It's very
AC.
good. Oh, that was so close to being a 20. God damn it.
Ooh, sweating. So yeah, that will not connect. As the doppelganger will like twist its body unnaturally as you'd feel like in yourself it would snap bone and dislocate organs and muscles. The doppelganger will twist out of the way and before continuing to rush at Ketch.
I hated how that felt. Um,
Hear the squelch sound of muscle.
Ugh.
Doppelgangers are always gross, dude. Apart from in like The Witcher.
What can I do? I'm so not used to I don't have spells, so I'm just like I'm not used to this.
Bonk.
I can really do. I don't have like a thing that gives me extra actions, so fuck. That's all I can do, so I pass.
All right, Clover.
Yeah, I instead send Clover. So like, I said that Whispered was kind of like circling the group to like, keep eyes on the left hand, and like in the moment of combat, Whisper does kind of transform into Clover, very smoothly, and I send them towards the dude, and you know what? I'm gonna have them use the. Well, no, that's a reaction. Never mind. So we're just gonna attack.
Nice.
That hits.
Just in case if this maybe kills it, maybe I'm gonna go for non-lethal. Never mind. That didn't do shit.
Well, Clover doesn't do much damage.
Yeah. He smacks them with his massive bare hand.
If not friend, then why friend-shaped?
He's all glowy too. Like
I just love those. They're so cute. I'd die to pet one, which I would, because I'd try to pet one and I'd die. Just love them.
Is that it for Clover?
I believe so, yeah.
All right. Win, it's your turn.
Yeah, do I get the sense that this is a strong foe? Like, how did my attack land, like the first one?
You almost went through him.
Okay, so what you're saying is I don't need to do like a heavy thrust or a jumping like attack.
Jump on him.
I will, like jump 30 feet in the air, fucking skewer this bitch. No, we're trying to keep him alive because we want information.
Through the roof.
I will just attack normally, but make it non-lethal. So I'm aiming for like non-vitals and stuff like that.
Mhm. I will ask. Does your character know where the vitals of a doppelganger are?
Jesus weeps.
I don't know if I've ever fought one before. Have I?
Probably not. They're not ultra
Probably
common.
not.
In that
Then
case,
she just goes for like common humanoid like vitals, non-vitals.
okay. Well, that is enough to end the encounter. By the way,
Damn.
it only had 30 hit points left.
Oh, this is my damage.
Yeah, that was the to hit,
Oh,
not the
sorry.
damage.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh, oops.
That's an insane.
No,
to hit,
I
though.
have a plus 20 to hit.
Damn.
Excuse me.
Damn.
How?
Well, because of my true thrust.
Oh,
Gives me
okay.
double proficiency on attack rolls.
That's disgusting. I love it.
Smiley
Alright.
face.
Before it gets to Ketch's turn, something else is going to use its reaction.
What?
Oh no.
As you see, the ground beneath the doppelganger the shadow, if you will, seems to grow darker and wider. Before you see large, almost like claw or razor sharp, talon-like teeth appear and begin to devour the doppelganger whole.
The fuck?
You see
The
what
hell?
was the spy master scream in horror as it is devoured.
What the hell was that?
Yeah. Do we have any idea what that is?
Nope.
Damn.
And with that, combat ends.
Hmm.
Well, there goes our information.
He just
Yeah.
Eaten.
What was that? Does anyone know?
No, would anyone know of any kind of magic maybe that could have been?
yeah. Should I do? Would I be able to like do a?
You'll deal with the darker stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. What would I roll to see if I know what that is?
Maybe
Insight?
Arcana?
Arcana? That's a better one.
Lynn?
So that would be actually religion.
Religion. Okay, I will throw
Oh,
down a
damn.
religion. Please be good. Okay.
Nice.
We're good.
Is it good enough?
I believe in you.
With a 25, you're able to identify this is of divine origin.
Well,
Damn.
whatever ate that doppelganger is definitely of divine origin. Of which one?
If you were to
Do I know which
guess, you're able to narrow it down to probably one or two gods at most.
Do I know which one or two gods it could have been?
Well, you don't know of the two which one it is. You know it's one of the two of them, more than likely, though.
Yes.
Your first guess being the Scarlet Fear, goddess of
Would
fear
I
and
have-
nightmares.
Would I have felt it coming? I have blind sight.
No presence, there's no other being in this room but you guys.
Okay, so it really came out of nowhere.
The divine works in mysterious ways.
The only other god that you can maybe think this could have been is the Crimson Shade.
Whatever killed it could only be of like two gods, either the Crimson Shade or. Lynn, remind me of what the other one was.
So you have the Crimson Shade and the Scarlet Fear,
Or the Scarlet Fear.
both named for the blood that is enacted for their summoning and calling.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, that thing bled. So that did that maybe do something?
None of you worship any malicious deities, so
No, we don't.
kind of out of your guys' ring of expertise.
Yeah, that's a little heretical to me. I'm not really too familiar. My guess is perhaps that thing
Other
has
gods
made a
are
deal.
not heresy.
No, other gods are not, but to follow such malignant, malicious things, it's
Okay,
not a
now's not the
heresy,
time.
but...
Now is not the time.
Uh,
Apologies.
I will
but,
mention, furthermore, the Scarlet Fear and the Crimson Shade, for most people, is more of like the boogeyman kind of vibe. Most people don't really think they exist.
Mm.
Yeah, like, I imagine to Luumi that like someone that worships that is probably like a, like if you imagine a crazy person that's like, worshipping the boogeyman, like from what you said there, it's like, yeah, it's a bit weird.
The Crimson Shade is the god of murder and hate.
I look to Ketch. I'm like, do you know, like, if your, I don't know, associate worships anything?
No.
My thoughts are maybe he could have caused this to happen, but I don't want to make assumptions.
I don't want to make assumptions either, especially considering there is still something strange that happened that hasn't been answered yet. Can everybody take a very careful look around for me?
Anything in particular we're looking for?
Yeah. The Spy Master.
I was thinking of doing that.
Romance investigation.
I'm gonna look more around the edges of the rooms, trying to see if like there's any drag marks, like he was moved behind another secret door.
I'm just going off the fact that one, I have an inkling Dopplers need a live being to change, and also that message we got. I don't actually know if the Spy Master's even dead.
Well, Win, you're able to find a locked chest, or was attempted to be locked, but just at a glance, you know why it couldn't fully lock, as you see the limp hand of a humanoid.
Oh.
I chuck it open.
You see the broken and like twisted body of the Spy Master. You see one of his arms is broken in the wrong direction. His leg snapped in hue. And it looks almost like something went and dived into the throat of the Spy Master. As you can see, swelling and bruising all along the throat, but all the way down past the Adam's apple into the esophagus. And something burst through the internal organs out.
Oh my god.
So not alive.
No.
I'm sure you could make that assumption.
Listen, I'm just checking. I mean, we're in a time of prosperity. We can bring him back.
I will
Can we
mention
guess
also,
how long he's been dead?
that'd be a medicine check. I will also mention you are able to actually identify what god he worshipped. It would appear that he worshipped the goddess of knowledge.
Oh, okay,
Of
good.
secrets.
Acceptable.
Well, it wasn't him then.
With a 30.
Yeah, with a 30.
He's been dead for about like a week.
Oh my god.
A week?
I mean, we might have access to true resurrection.
I do.
I
You
can't
do?
resurrect them on that
Yes,
long.
I do.
Oh,
the
you
stance I just pulled.
Well, question is, do we just want to speak with him, or do we actually want to, resurrect him?
We should probably
He's
do
my
this.
friend. Bring him back.
Of course. I'm
Just
thinking, do we do
asking.
this in the presence of the queen, or do we bring him back right now?
do we really want the queen to see him like this?
This is true. I lay him.
I'd be
I lay
unwise.
him as soon as you say that. I lay him down, and it's kind of gross,
Wait.
but I like rearrange his body parts so he's
No,
like.
it's for the
Yeah,
best.
would
I'll
that
help.
also heal him? Like his bones?
This spell closes all wounds, neutralizes any poison, cures all magical something, and lifts any curse affected the creature when
So
it dies.
okay.
Replaces any damage or missing organs and limbs.
Lovely.
Hey, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Does anyone
perfect.
touch
I'm
the
just
body?
helping. I'm
I-
literally touching the body.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
the body touches you back.
Ah,
As you see the head snap towards you, black blood oozing out of the eye sockets as it
Oh,
looks up to
God.
you. Its mouth, and you can see for full detail now in what happened to the mouth, as it looks like whatever forced its way into its mouth and throat broke open and tore open the side cheeks. As the mouth opens a gape at you, you see something seems to be crawling out of its throat, coming out towards you. What do you like to do as a reaction, if you will?
I stab into its head, like straight through the mouth.
It's fine. We're gonna resurrect him anyways, you know.
We can, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
True resurrection has its limits, by the way.
it says
It's
as
true
long as
resurrection.
as long as it's not been dead for longer than 200 years, we're good.
You also have to have a
Yeah.
whole body.
Which we do. I'm just stabbing through it.
Wait, do we know if it's a full body?
It's full body. He's all here, but
For
he's
the
just
most
fucked up.
Okay.
As you stab through its throat, I'm not worried about the damage you're going to deal to it, Win. As you see its arms, the one arm is grabbed onto your arm, the other one grabs onto the glaive as it seems to be continue to pull itself through the glaive towards you.
Oh no.
Do we know what this is? Like, is it like, what am I looking for? Like, as if it's like a creature, a ghost, you know?
You know, that's a great question, SM. It's a great question.
What?
None of you know what the fuck
do
this is.
Is there anything we can throw down to figure it out?
None of you guys would know. That's the thing. This
shoot,
goes.
okay.
This precedes any religious training or knowledge or any arcane knowledge for any of you. This is
yeah, you know.
the supernatural for you guys.
Yeah, you know what? In times like this, I think we hit it. I'd like to cast Word of Radiance on it.
Pop it up.
Just see if I can bring it down. Hang on, let me turn that bit off there. There we go. So it has to give me a con save.
All right. That is a 26.
Oh, it succeeds. It
It
is fine, in which case.
You see as it comes closer towards you, when your javelin basically through its throat right now. You see your javelin, you kind of struggle to hold on to it as it gets moved to side as there are things moving out of its throat outwards. As you see almost like a lamprey. These like almost tendril-like lashes with barbs kind of slash out to try to grab more of the glaive.
I'm gonna attempt to chop its head off. I'm not with this.
Could I?
Well, I mean, that's still really good.
What you trying to do, Ace?
Could I, put a protection from evil and good on Win?
Yeah, you
I mean,
could. So with a 20, you are able to decapitate the Spy Master.
Listen, I'm sorry. I know who was your friend, but that is not your friend anymore.
For a brief moment, Vessa, you think you're good. You're out of the clear. But then you see the body still moves. As it begins
God.
to, with its broken body and limbs, try to crawl out of the chest. What do you guys want to do?
Kill it. Like, someone do something.
I discovered a slight problem with me. We're in a tight spot. I
Too
can't
many
do anything.
AoEs.
Yeah, all of
Mm.
my things will destroy the house. I can't.
Can I try and cast? Yeah, does it count as a creature?
Yeah, it does. Just a monstrosity.
No.
I'll try and cast Enlarge Reduce on it.
Okay.
I want to reduce it.
All right. He needs to make a con save, right?
Mhm.
That is a 24.
Jesus. Hold on. Actually, there's something I can do.
Yeah, this thing has good con by the sound of it.
That's something I can do. Let me check it. I've never used this before. I want to use. 24. You said. So if I roll on my bardic dice, what do I need? 24. I need a 5.
What are you?
It's a D6. Cutting words.
Ah, okay, go for it.
I will try. But my bardic's not great because I'm a small bard.
Could I throw down a holy aura before?
No.
Like,
This is happening way too fast for that kind of.
Oh!
noted.
That is exactly enough.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yippee!
You see the body begin to shrink to the size of a mouse.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stomp on it.
Yeah. Well, then I look at Luumi, and I'm like, shove it in my bag of holding.
Oh wait, I have a bag of devouring.
No. We
Stop trying to kill him!
Sure, can I help try and usher it into the bag of holding?
You can certainly try to grab it as you see the body begin to twist and mutate more.
I will pass the bag to someone else. I will try and grapple it.
Can I take the bag with my 2 spare hands?
Yeah.
I'll hold the bag open.
Ari, can you roll me a strength check to see if you can grab a hold of it?
Isn't it athletics?
Well, you're trying to grapple it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a strength check to see if you hit its AC.
Oh, I thought it was
athletics.
Yeah.
I can double check the ruling.
Yeah. If it's that, that's fine. Just peepo shy.
Yeah, grappling is a special attack action.
Oh, okay. I guess it's different for this version.
Drug?
Oh well.
No, my music. Okay. 25. Your lord. Yeah, you're able to grab hold of it.
That Win is a monster.
Yeah, I'm a dragon rider.
You have it in your hand. I will mention you do take 11 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
As you see large spikes splinter through your palm.
What is?
What do you like to do?
Shove it in the bag.
To the bag it goes. You
and then I
have
shove the head in.
you have the lamprey-like head still on your glaive. How do you want to get it off?
I put the tip of the glaive into the bag with the head in it, and then I just kind of grip the opening of the bag around my lance, and I just my glaive, and just kind of scrape it off into the bag.
Ah, okay. All right. You're able to do just so as it goes
I'll
flying
close
into
the bag.
Careful putting your hand in the bag anymore now, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I kind of tie it up, and I'm like, I look over at Ketch, and obviously I'm wearing my helmet. So I'm really sorry.
All right,
We'll
this
try
is
and fix him
alive.
if we can.
I'm sorry for chopping his head off. I thought he was a goner.
No, it's
No,
okay
but-
because we can fix that.
Sure.
We
Yeah.
can still
Not a
bring him
problem.
back as long as we can get this thing out of him. But I've never seen anything like that before. That was horrific.
Nor
Yeah.
I. That was terrifying.
A lot of new things, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
At least we know who our enemy is. Sort of, I guess. These two gods. Nah, who am I kidding? It goes beyond that because we have that whole thing in Drakenfell.
I don't mean to make assumptions, but it was described as a body, right?
What, the thing in the mountains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Bleeding.
from what we heard from I forget his name, my apologies, the other chosen one. He had said that the gods had struck out at each other, right?
Yeah, but that was somewhere else. The fight in Drakenfell was between two gods. I don't think either of them are dead. It's just it had, impact, consequences, such as the eradication of an entire geographical area. The body in the mountains thing, that's someone else.
Fair enough, I'm just...
As is the comet, as is, I assume, the mist. So, no, I don't think it's just the, what was it, god of murder and death? That's our... Oh, no, hate and murder. That was it.
Murder and hate, and the other one is nightmare and... say darkness? But I might be wrong.
Ain't just them.
Fear and nightmares.
Seems like
Mhm.
seems like there's just seems like there's a lot going on in general with the gods. Now look, I get we're all strong, but has anybody considered that we're out of our depth?
We
Feels like we're out of
definitely-
our depth.
I know the Queen didn't
Yes.
want to make any rash actions, but we need to have a big meeting very
I
soon.
could not agree more.
Absolutely.
The left hand is dead.
The left hand is dead. The gods are clearly in a spiral of some kind. I don't know what yet, but they're clearly fighting, working. There's subterfuge going on. I couldn't agree more. The Queen cannot keep this from people. Yes, there will be panic, but panic at least might mean that we can evacuate. Or I don't know. What do you evacuate when the gods are killing each other?
To cause a panic like that might not be advisable. Sure, it
People
might
have
cause
to
people
know. I am not having a situation where people only know when it's too damn late.
But if you tell people now, they will become an
Then we
obstacle.
discuss with the Queen. We recommend that evacuation procedures are put into place so that
Yes.
when they are needed, we are ready. I
Yeah,
think
I
we
agree.
also need to be ready for war.
There's a lot to prepare for.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And
Tonight
the
I
Queen
will
needs to know.
attempt to commune with the Eternal Dawn.
Yeah,
tonight.
talk to the big chief.
Yes. I already have a few things that I'm intending on asking. Is there anything that you lot would specifically seek?
Yeah, what was that? In
What
the Spy Master.
the creature we encountered? I
Yeah.
can inquire. I'm not entirely certain if they will know, but sure, I can inquire if that's what you think is most prevalent.
They're a god. They should know. It's their job to know.
Also, yeah, I'd say it's pretty prevalent. If we're going to do this, I'd like to do it with my friend and equal. Not even
Also, out of character,
Not
does the Spy Master count as a consumable, container, equipment, loot, tool, or weapon? I want to add him into my bag of holding.
I think it's quite
Container.
cool.
I'd say he's a container. He's got stuff in him.
Yeah.
Depending on who you ask, consumable, yeah.
Oh, I don't. Well, if I do that, I don't think I'll be able to put him in my bag of holding. He's probably loot.
Yeah. Loot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very likely loot.
So my intent regarding that is more I'm thinking, asking how can we perhaps save the spy master?
Mayhaps that, or just like
I can ask what it
could
is,
even
but
do.
that might just give us an answer as to what it is and might not actually,
I mean, look,
help
man,
us with.
you're the one
Hidden
that talks to
treasure.
gods.
Rarity, legendary.
Yes, which is why I know that we
Magical.
have to choose our words carefully.
Then I have faith that you will choose your words very carefully.
I will do my best.
There he goes, putting him in my bag of holding. Oh,
Shaking
why
my
won't you
head.
let me put? Why don't you let me put him in there? Oh, I have to open it. That's why. We don't need potions anytime soon.
I have potions. You're good.
Okay, great. Because my supreme healing, invisibility, speed, and heroism were all in there.
Hey, I also have those. Oddly enough. So
Hell
you're
Oh,
yeah.
great. Now the enemy has it. Now the
Well,
spy master has
he's
them.
tied up. I just
Now
have
he's
nowhere to
invisible.
store my armor anymore.
Armor stays
Um,
on.
and it's not in the bag of devouring. It's in a normal.
Yes, I will be able to find out the answers to our questions, hopefully, come the new dawn.
Man, I was looking forward to a party, to a festival.
I know.
You'll catch a pat on the shoulder. You have been through a lot of stress tonight.
It's not just me, to be fair, it's the lot of yous, and to be quite honest, the rest of yous were just sort of thrown into it. I mean, look, end of the day, this is sort of my job.
That's fair.
But, like, sorry to the rest of
Same.
you.
I think it's
I get,
our
no, I
job.
guess it. But, I mean, you're supposed to run a temple. You run a great tavern, A scene.
I
I
may have a
don't know what you do, but I'm sure it wasn't this.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, you assassinate people. I'm sure this is taking up your busy schedule.
I mean, well, do we know what time of day it is?
It's getting close to nighttime.
I mean,
Okay.
so
long
not
day.
really wrecking. It's okay. I had the day off. Might as well still work, I guess. I mean,
Hmm.
just
Well, if we can get rid of this thing from the spy master's body, your magic will be greatly needed. So
Yeah.
it's good to know
'Cause he's
that you're
dead,
here.
so.
yeah.
We'll bring him back. We will.
My one day off in years. Not a day off, but at least
The
I'm
festival is absolutely a day worthy of having a day off.
Absolutely.
And look
It
how that's gone.
was.
I took the day shift so I can get the night shift off.
Okay. I will send
Really quiet
summons.
during the day shift.
Extremely.
I will send summons to all of the, big nobles and such.
Important people.
Important people that need to know, and then gather the queen. I guess you guys can gather the queen.
I mean, we could probably, reach out to the nobles, and you could always go for the queen. After all, I do believe you have the best relation.
We'll ask the
I should hope
queen
so.
who she recommends to be at the meeting before
Yeah,
we start
That
telling
would
all of the
probably be
nobles.
best.
Yes, I feel like that is best. It's one where we should not cause, abnormal alert.
Mhm.
Yeah.
With the prospect of war on the horizon, I will be telling all of the Dragon Lords and the Dragon Riders.
My God,
That is
tell the
understandable.
Dragon Lords, please.
I will
If
also
I want anybody to know, I want them to know now.
interrupt real quick.
Mhm.
Those with a passive perception of 17 and higher are able to notice there appears to be a small light bulb embedded inside of the wall that is blinking a dim blue.
Where do you see your passive? Sorry.
I was going to ask.
So that'd be next to your skill. There'll be like quotations, the tens, certainly.
Oh,
skill.
okay, nice.
I am lost.
21, baby. Let's go.
Wait,
I ain't seen it.
wait, I don't.
Oh,
see
is it just
Huh?
the little the like
Yeah, see the
faint
little
number
number?
next to it?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
mine's
15.
25.
Huh?
Oh, you got more than me. Yeesh. I thought I had lots.
Bard.
I am
Yeah,
also
true.
lost, Ace. Don't worry.
Okay, so if you look at, like, for example, your perception, you know how, so mine says plus 11, yours might say plus whatever, and then next to that you'll have a number. It's like in gray.
13.
Oh, okay. I have 18.
Whatever that number is, that's your passive.
I believe those are the numbers that, like, whenever you take a 10 on a roll, which is like when you're doing something in a non-strenuous way, you're like, I'll take my time with this and be careful with it. That's the number you take, which
Okay.
is the number that your passive perception is because it's
Exactly.
passive.
So I have an 18, so I also probably notice this.
It appears to be a directory system of some kind that the spy master had, keeping contact with other people. It appears that there is a message that was sent but not like actually listened
to. Does anyone
Can you check the message or anything?
know how to use this?
to. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Right hand, you should be a recipient of this for sure.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Fortunately, when the spy master is kind of off and there's no immediate replacement,
I guess I
yes,
take.
even his duties fall to you.
Oh god, I'd be terrible at this job.
Just for now,
I'll
we'll
walk
get him
up
back.
to this device.
You see this large device, a series of buttons and levers and switches. You're like,
I am going to press them in a random, unorganized
No.
manner.
Oh no, don't do
No.
that.
No.
Everyone's like, no.
Can we take a few steps away?
by sheer luck, you're able to hit the right buttons.
I'm just that clever.
You would see a spectral image of sorts, almost as if someone like took a recording and sent it. You can tell this isn't a live feed of a man that you actually are able to recognize. This is one of the mages of Ithalus. This is a mage by the name of Micah. Micah says, Keftrim, we've been able to make a connection. So after 40 years, we've finally been able to make connection to the other side. Some kind of foundational end. And they've answered back. You must at haste come here as soon as you can to see what we can do. Colleagues are saying we should open the door. And that's where the feed ends.
What?
Has anybody ever heard something that they don't understand, but you know in your soul
It's not good.
it's not good?
What was the spy master up to?
Well, I suppose we have someone we can always ask.
This is the hilarious part. None of you guys are wizards.
Yeah, this is true.
Otherwise, or artificers. Otherwise, it'd be like, hey, you guys could look at the notes. You guys know exactly what they were doing.
I mean, I was gonna ask if I could like investigate like maybe his workstation to see like if there's anything of note.
Go for it.
Leave it to the barbarian somehow.
I'll give you the help action.
Out of pure curiosity, yeah, I might need it.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Let me just roll again. A little
Not
better.
much better.
14. You see a lot of papers that really make no fucking sense to you. Fucking dimensional planar rifts and like theories of existence across the veil of other life forms.
This is very much out of my expertise.
At least you tried.
We should gather this research and see if we can find someone more suited to effectively translating this for us.
Well, I might have an idea. That mage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Let's
mean, do you
find
know
him.
who that was?
I know of him, yeah. I'm not like it's not exactly my area of expertise, but I know of him, yes.
Oh,
It's called
perfect.
Micah.
Should we pay him a visit, perhaps? Maybe we'll find out info.
Yeah.
I think we should definitely let the Queen know what we know so far, though.
I have to tell the Queen first.
The meeting is very
duty bound.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring this up as a course of action. Open the door.
I'll pull up my I've forgotten the word. Sending stone. I'll pull up my sending stone. Hey, hun.
Yes.
So the spy master is fucking dead.
What?
Keftrim is dead. Worse than that, he's corrupted or something. I have him in my bag of holding.
What happened? You guys were only gone for like an hour.
The castle has been infiltrated. We ran into a doppelganger that was disguised as the spy master. He was killed and eaten by something that appeared out of nowhere from the ground, god-related. And then we found the spy master's mangled body in a chest, absolutely dead, but then it reawoke, all horrible and sharp and black and oozing, and now he's in my bag of holding.
Understood.
We're going to try and urge the Queen to hold a meeting. If they've already gotten inside the castle, things are more urgent than we thought.
Alright. Be careful, okay?
Do you see the Queen right now? She's safe?
Yes, she's fine.
Okay,
Within arm's reach.
wonderful. We'll be heading back soon.
See you then, love.
I look to the group like, this is not good. After hearing myself repeat all of that, this is really, 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 really not good.
Things are certainly going downhill, but I'm sure everything will be fine.
Less and less
Nah,
sure of that by the moment, but let's...
My whole thing has always been that everything will be okay, right? And then sometimes things aren't okay, so you have to do everything in your power to make them okay.
Yeah.
That does not, however, mean that I don't believe in the concept of a tipping point. I'm also not naive. I'm going to say it. I don't think it's going to be okay this time.
Oh no.
I genuinely
I'd never
believe
wanna hear
that
you
whatever
say that.
Kefram has, whatever door they have opened, I think there is too much going on that is too important and too foundation shaking. So I can't do naivety, and I can't lie to people. If we have to go to war with gods, there's no way in which that's okay. People will die. Good people, regular people, innocent people.
We must put our faith in the gods.
I think it's faith in the gods that's put us here.
Perhaps, but
I think blind
faith in the gods
faith
is what will get us out.
No, I don't think it is. I don't
Faith
think
is all
it
well
is.
and good, but we need to rely on our own wits and strength right now.
Well, but of course, the gods will for us to enact their will in some cases.
You can't
and
see
sounds
it,
like this we might.
but you get the feeling she's frowning under her helmet.
But no, I do agree. I'm trying to remain optimistic and trying to remain hopeful, as that is the tenets of our faith. But I must agree with you, Ketch, in this instance.
Why open doors? It's such a... In poetry, the opening of a door is always two-sided, right? You know, somebody makes a deal with something, somebody communicates something, somebody wants to know something or get something. It is never a one-sided bargain. It's never just about, oh, I want to know an answer to a simple question. I want to know fundamental pieces of information. I want power untold.
So wizard's curiosity.
Yeah,
It's
wizards.
their nature.
It's always a bloody wizard's fault.
It really seems that way, doesn't it?
Hey guys, sorry, I made a book that explodes unless I coat it in coconut oil every 30 minutes. Why? Because I'm a wizard.
Was Ketch a wizard or a rogue?
Oh, the
Or
Spy
both.
Master?
Yeah.
More like a rogue artificer.
Okay. But still worshipped the goddess of knowledge, so like, yeah.
Knowledge and secrets, to be specific.
Yeah.
Little spice of secrets in there.
Yeah,
I won't
she was all
share what
about-
I've learned.
She's all about revealing secrets that were locked away and hidden. Or bring them
Yeah,
to light.
okay. So this is exactly Faith driving him towards something very, very dangerous.
Exactly.
His exact faith.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's just go. Has anyone got prestidigitation? I don't want to walk into a party hall
No.
with a bloody glaive.
Oh,
I'm gonna pull out. I can pull out a handkerchief and just wipe it off. We have the technology to clean.
We have the
It would-
technology.
It would have been much quicker, but yeah, I wipe off my glaive. I don't want it to be bloody.
There's a lot of blood.
I do my fucking best.
Okay.
You know, put it on my back, defeated. Hold on, what's my... Yeah, she goes to hand it the bloody handkerchief back, and she's like, never mind. And she just kind of throws it on the floor.
So, do we go to the queen first and then to the wizard, or?
Yeah,
Yes,
Queen first.
absolutely.
Fill her
that
in.
might be best.
Sounds good.
Guess we all start
Yeah, we
heading
leave.
back the way we came.
Indeed. Remember the
Skedaddle.
pressure plate. Watch for the pressure plate.
I've taken the
Yeah.
needles out.
I don't care. I don't trust it. From
You
we know
never
someone
know
could have
with
refilled it.
that man.
This is true.
Do you guys go back the way you guys came, or do you guys go in any other corridors or routes?
Nah, time's distinctly of the essence.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We're two
Back the way we
2
came.
weeks late to the end of the world.
Yeah, for real.
Do you look to see how old that message was?
Ooh, that might be
Um,
important.
I guess I could do that, yeah. I will press more random buttons in an unorganized sequence.
Oh, the date's just... It's written right there!
We also have a quick group stretch request.
Oh,
Mm.
stretch.
Oh.
So before Ketch presses any buttons, when for a brief moment you're able to see the timestamp before it clicks off.
Yeah.
Uh,
When was it?
This was 2 days ago.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't say anything about his random button pressing.
All right, I'm sorry. Does anybody else know how to operate the doohickey, the device, the machine?
No, you're doing your best.
I am, yeah.
You are. I pat him on the arm like it's okay. It's what you always told me. Deep breaths. Soothing.
You know what's funny? My breathing is fine. I guess there's some things that you just can't. Even though I'm, nervous, worried, etc., etc., my breathing's fine. I guess, it's not all in the head. I must just be at peak physicality as well. I haven't even sweat yet.
We head back.
All right. Guys slowly begin to head back towards the festivities and the party. Oh, wrong one. There you go. By the way, for Win, are you changing out of your armor or are you keeping it on?
I've got nowhere to put it.
I gotta ask.
I have to go into my armor. I take my helmet off. That's under my arm.
Okay.
I don't. I keep my helmet on.
Okay.
I mean, does anybody else have like a bag that can?
No,
hold
it's
armor?
fine. I don't trust my armor in anyone else's bag.
That's fair.
It's mine. It's mine.
Especially not mine.
Yeah, no.
It's very expensive armor. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got that bag to do something very specific if I can ever get the opportunity to do it.
Plus.
It is sus.
Before we head back into the room, Asim catches the attention of Win a bit and signs to them, "Are your hands okay?" Because if I recall correctly, when they were grabbing the thing, didn't it stab their hands?
Yeah, there's like minor holes. If Win ever took off their gauntlets, one of the stabs did go through their palm.
Yeah. So could I ask if their hands is okay?
Oh, I sign back. Took a mild puncture. It's nothing to worry about. Thank you for asking.
Could I heal hands?
Sure. Well, I'll offer it out.
Do you need me to roll for it, Lynn?
For your spell, yeah.
Yeah. I do have heal. Does heal work?
Cure wounds?
I recommend cure wounds, not heal.
Cure wounds.
Heals
Cure
is a big
wounds.
one. I only took baby.
That's fair. That's fair.
Just do
that's
it.
fair.
Just baby heal.
Baby
Lowest
heal.
spell level you can. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, did I do it twice?
No, you're
Nope.
good.
Oh,
okay.
incredible!
It just
I'm back to full.
Sends the spell.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, and I kind of like clench my fist. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Asim just nods, trying to hide back at the back of the group again.
I take a step back. You don't have to hide from us. We know you're not actually an assassin.
Asim just has the shifty eyes again.
My
Not
God.
doing the shifty eyes makes us think you're an assassin.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
That doesn't
Right. I saw the magic you cast on me in there. That was brave, and I appreciate that.
I mean, I usually work alone, so I never really get to use some of the skills that I've learned. So it's nice to try it out for once.
Well, I think you're going to be an incredible ally to have in these trying times. I do wish
Protector and
we'd
a
met
healer.
on better. I do wish we'd met on better circumstances, but glad to have you here.
Well, hopefully I'll keep being useful. Asim is just like very much trying to avoid eye contact because he's very embarrassingly.
Oh, he's a little
Like-
bashful boy.
He's very slightly. You can barely see it, but he's embarrassingly blushing a bit. He's a bit bashful.
Oh, Sugoi.
But he puts his head down a bit so his mask covers his face.
Just a little peepo shy.
A little backer. A little shy backer. Little cutie patootie.
He just deadpans.
Ooh.
Ketch now.
Give me an ooh.
What is this language you are speaking?
Who are you?
Ooh moo.
Yeah,
I
just
check
like-
Ketch's
truly
head.
is well
Is he okay?
His
And
nose
she's
starts
dead.
bleeding.
Catch has been
Yeah.
replaced.
any bashfulness just disappears after hearing Ketch and just has like the most deadpan, uninterested, like what the fuck face.
Yes, that was out of
secretly
character. I
replaced.
was just saying that. You do realise. I was.
Yeah.
Ketch was not in fact saying
Yeah.
Sugoi, Kawaii, Uwu.
Ketch was
I
secretly
absolutely
killed
seen
by
him
a
doing that.
doppelganger also.
Yeah. Why did they nail the spy master but like get Ketch so wrong? Yeah, no, we head back.
Also, in case anyone's wondering why Ketch wasn't able to figure out that, oh, this is a spy master, the doppelganger was able to read your guys' minds surface level.
Gotcha.
When you asked, it like appeared in your head of the moment you kissed.
Gross, get out of that. That is a treasured memory.
Well, I had to ask also, like, did that
Was he
actually
a good
happen?
kisser?
That's a catch. That's a question. That's a catch question.
Yeah, totally. Of
Treasured
course it happened.
memory.
It's a treasured memory. It was just to see what happened, you know, see if there was any
spark.
chemistry there.
Yeah.
Turns out there wasn't. I'm too in love with the queen.
One might even say based.
Real.
Yeah, you guys are able to make your way back to the party easy enough. Are you guys going straight to the queen, or?
Yeah.
Imagine so, yeah. Yeah.
Time is, like I said, time's of the essence. We're late to the apocalypse.
Fair enough.
Literally.
You see she looks over to you. Oh, that was quick. Were you able to see Efton?
Yeah, we need a meeting right away. Very important meeting. Very important meeting with lots of important people.
Something amiss.
Very, 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 very amiss, yes.
She furrows her brow.
Terribly, terribly amiss. Awful, terrible, no good.
Things
And it's
are
coming
much
from-
more
And it's coming from me.
urgent than we thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see she takes a moment and takes one of the glasses and takes a fork and then rings against the cup, the glass. Can I get everyone's attention, please? Everyone. I cannot thank you enough for another wonderful day in the city of Ithalus. My subjects and my people, one and all, beautiful and loving people. This concludes, of course, our first of 5 days in memory of the founding of Ithalus. Please go home with a heavy heart and warm breath, for we have more festivities for tomorrow, of course, but everyone needs shut-eye for that, of course. And with that, everyone begins to slowly disperse.
I go over to the dragon riders and dragon lords that are here, and I catch him up on just the urgency, not the details yet. But I'm like, you guys need to stick around. We need to be here to support the queen. Something very dire is happening. And I'm obviously my armor with blood on my weapons, so they know something's happened.
Can I have a wisdom, just a wisdom check from my boy Ketch, real quick?
Yeah. A saving throw or a check? Sorry.
Just a check. See if you realize something.
Squints.
Okay.
19.
You realize there's a presence with agitation, hatred, and rage rushing directly at you right now.
Can I preemptively hit it in the fucking head really hard?
I would say
Oh,
yes
no.
if they weren't preemptively looking out for such an
Hitting
attack.
me in the head.
You are tackled by
Oh.
Hazaret.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
realized at the last second who it was.
Wait, huh?
Who is
I
it?
realized it when I heard like the
Hazaret.
range.
Your
Your bodyguard.
personal guard.
Okay.
She has tackled you, and is wailing on you at the moment. Not like the hit points level, mind you. But she seems immensely.
Fucking pack it in, man! What are you doing?
You
Which they
fucking left
fully
me
giggle.
off the lift.
Yeah, because you're bloody annoying.
I have one job to look after your stupid ugly face.
It is not stupid, and it is not ugly. Let's not get personal with it, alright?
Oh, don't worry. Once I'm done with you, it will be ugly.
Alright, well, thankfully, it's fortuitous you're here. As much as it pains me to say that.
What are you on about?
I need you here for a little bit.
Oh, so
not
now
to
you
guard
need
me or anything
me.
like that. No, I don't need you. I want you here.
I don't need you.
Why don't you get a different bloody job?
I don't have a choice on that.
I will beg the Queen to put you somewhere else. I will beg her. I'll say your life depends on it.
She spits on the ground and gets off you.
Also, you hate me. Why do you care if I left you on the lift?
I will say when you know why. However, Ketch has yet to catch the reason why.
Is she in love with me?
You would know
my
that
God.
Hazard comes from a family lineage where it is actually their job and duty to watch over the hands of the queen.
Mm-hmm.
They're born into this. It is a life.
Yeah.
She does not have a choice. This is quite
Yes.
literally like.
This is her birth duty. Like,
Yeah.
Her birthright.
I like to think that Ketch thinks that she's in love with him.
No, Ketch does not think that. Ketch
So
isn't that
obsessed with
terrible.
me. It's my job, girl.
Ketch just thinks that she hates him.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll come over. I'll offer a hand to Ketch to help him up,
Thank you.
and I kind of give a nod to her. Hazard.
Win.
Also, can I just say, beating me up is not, like, in the job description.
No, but
It's
it's,
not what you-
immensely.
Satisfying?
Feel
Just-
good energy.
Just so I have to imagine I am more powerful, right? Like, if it came to an actual fight.
I mean, she's probably very, very strong, like very high level.
If it means
No, I imagine
anything,
so.
If we're talking outside of character, she's like a level 12 fighter.
Okay. So nothing to
Well, like-
scoff at.
No, nothing to scoff at, and I would never make that assuasion. But if push comes to shove one day, I could beat the ever-loving shit out of her. But she bloody might if she keeps tackling me at random.
Luumi, you're able to see an associate. You really don't
Yes.
know super well, but you do know their station. You're able to see the high priestess of the goddess of the moon is present, being
Ooh.
Cassandra.
Interesting. I'll keep an eye on them, but I am absolutely not going to speak to them.
Damn.
Luumi has personal reasons for two specific gods.
Also, guys, I've been called out on Blue Sky. Bitch tamer has followed me. Oh no.
Oh damn.
What?
I just got a
damn.
notification.
They also followed me.
Oh,
Oh
a
no.
bitch tamer.
Well, you know what that says.
They're coming for, they're coming
We are
for
both
Eclipse.
bitches. They're
Yeah.
coming for it.
That's a self-report if I've ever heard one.
They follow Eclipse. Damn.
But no, Luumi, can I see like what they're up to? Like, can I see what the moon person is doing?
She seems to be among the members that are being requested to stay.
Okay.
Understandable.
How does that make you feel?
Sorry,
Slightly
Dean, it's wrong.
anxious.
I will mention for those curious, the sun god and the moon god are platonically in a relationship, god-wise,
Yeah.
known as the holy equinox.
Yeah, but it's a personal reason.
Yeah, I know. I'm more just saying, like, hey, they're not a cultist.
Realistically, they probably should be friendly.
Mm-hmm.
But Luumi just kind of feels awkward around them.
It's okay. I feel awkward around my personal guard that hates me, so...
Exactly. You're not one to judge here.
Okay, I do have a question, though, right? Because I'm not a bad person. I'm not a mean person. Why does my guard hate me so much?
Because you're difficult to watch.
You get up to
I wouldn't
hijinks by
hate
the
somebody
sound of
for that. Surely that's your fault
don't
at that point.
I don't think she hates you. She just finds you really, really fucking annoying.
Well, nobody's perfect. I'm not annoying. It's her that's the problem.
Right.
I'm not a particularly annoying person. I just do my job.
Mm-hmm. And the way you do your job interferes with the way she wants to do her job.
Well, she should do her job better.
it.
Look, I'm sorry. If it's her job to watch me, it's my job to go and do a bunch of things. Learn the routine, Diva. Honestly, got a chip on her shoulder, I tell you what.
So is it just Henry and his Dragon Lord that's here?
Yeah, who is the queen?
Oh,
like?
Alexei was here.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the dragon that he rides?
Lexi?
Yeah. Because I know Henry rides Storm Herald. And then rides Storm Herald because they're together.
Yes.
Um,
Alexi, I believe, rides the Bringer of Embers.
Okay.
The red one, right?
No, that's the one with the antlers.
No. Not the sexy one. The other one.
They're all sexy.
Touche.
Ace just really likes black and red.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I literally got my wheelchair in black and red. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One by one, everybody disperses and leaving the Dragon Lords, the heads of each one of the temples, before you all. So, you were saying there was something of urgency?
Ephraim's dead.
What? Oh,
He's dead.
what
We've had an infiltrator here for... how old did you say the corpse was? A week?
2
weeks. Or,
No, it was a week.
A week. For at least a week. We have been infiltrated by a doppelganger.
How could this happen?
What did she say?
How could this happen?
I don't know. We were hoping to resurrect Kefren, maybe get some answers. But it would appear that Kefren is infested, possessed. So there is something is affecting Kefren's corpse even now. We're
He's in
hoping
here. I show my bag of holding.
We're hoping to fix it, but we can't right now, so we still have no answers. We know he was communing with Micah, the mage. Something involving some kind of door, some kind of communication. I don't have any more information.
On that end, I do have information, I suppose, then.
Okay.
He had told me he was working with a mage. But apparently the researchers had been able to make contact with another plane of existence.
When did he tell you this?
That's a little bit a week ago.
Why did neither of you tell me?
He said there was nothing of note or significance at the moment. That it
Ketch,
was
the
just
message we saw was from 2 days ago.
Which means the doppelganger's been communing with...
Well, it knew.
No, maybe not. Yeah, it knew. It knew. It might... That message might... Yeah, okay. It knew. Which means... I don't know. I don't know how this works. Does something else know? Does whoever sent the doppelganger know? I don't know how that works. I'm not familiar with doppelgangers particularly.
Oh, I should also clarify for the other, other members of the temples. She said, looks over towards the rest of people. Upon slaying the doppelganger, there were odd shadows like that of a maw that seemed to rise up from the ground and devour the body. It appeared like some form of divine action, but I wasn't able to ascertain what from.
You see a series of looks of disturb, people, whispering to one another, hushed tones. Yeah.
Well, our friend here has some idea of what it could potentially be. 2 options at least. I gesture to a sim.
Yes, my
Everyone look at a sim.
You
This
put
is
him on
a
the
sim.
spot, how dare you?
The crowd of like 20 people all turn to a sim, counting 3
Eto,
Dragon Lords.
Blair.
I'll also turn and stare at him.
Lynn, what was it called again? Let me write it down this time.
The Scarlet Fear and the Crimson Shade.
Scarlet Fear and the Crimson Shade. Yes, I believe by what I've witnessed, the 2 potential theories are the
You got this.
You got it.
Scarlet. What was it called again?
Scarlet Shade.
No, Scarlet Fear, Crimson Shade.
My bad.
Crimson Shade, and then Scarlet. Scarlet.
Fear.
Fear. Oh, fear. Okay.
These 2 gods also have, in relation to each other, are called the Bloody Twins.
Those bloody twins.
My theory is that this is either the work of the Crimson Shade or the Scarlet Fear, also known as the Bloody Twins.
You see some of the people in the crowd, some of the religious heads kind of seem to burst out laughing at that.
Oh, is this funny?
Are we to believe some child's tale? We all know these 2 don't exist. Just meant stories to tell children to go to sleep at night. To listen to their parents.
I slammed the end of my glaive on the floor very fucking loudly.
We saw it with our own eyes. Your naivete and ignorance, and to be quite honest, poor demeanor will be ignored. This is not a laughing matter. My friend and equal is dead. Okay? I'm sorry that's, I'm glad that's amusing to you somewhat, because it's we've said the wrong thing. It's a child's tale. We just saw it. Okay? Is that understood?
We were simply.
Or do you want to explain to Wynn? Do you want to explain to Wynn just how much of a children's story it is? Because she'll put you to bed.
No.
My grip tightens around my glaive as I'm staring at them through my helmet.
I will mention, with the words you do say, there's one of the high priests that does not give a fuck about what you just said. Being the high priest of the god of the warrior of the river. As you can see, even though they are like what appears to be a half orc or an orc by the looks of it, you can kind of see that part of their skin is that of like almost a crocodile scale, and like hide.
Oh hell yeah!
They are a warrior priest. They are not intimidated easily.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Can anyone make any sort of magical sphere? If you need proof, we can show you proof.
Yes, I was going to suggest that actually. I can cast the Zone of Truth.
No, that's not what I meant.
Evidence of it,
I want to show them. I want to show them the Spy Master. So I'm thinking, like, has anyone got a kind of orb that we can keep it in, or a cage? I mean, a
sure.
cage isn't going to work because it has spikes and it's gooey.
Mm.
But I offer this question out to everyone in the room. There's a lot of powerful people here.
I don't think who would. None of the priests would. Do any of you guys have any means like that?
Nope.
Mm.
I do not.
Don't.
Fortunately, no.
Yeah, you guys are. Ithalus isn't major big on like wizards. It's more
Yeah.
religion based.
Honestly, wizards lame. No, I am unable to do such things.
Unfortunately.
But no, I can attest to what I've seen, and as such, I'm willing to verify it upon there. Additionally, I'm just gonna pause this for a moment. Or because actually, could I have a moment and just sort of like try and gesture to everyone to like huddle around for a quick whisper?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So after the events of seeing, the doppelganger, of the spymaster, that implies that infiltration could be deeper than we thought. Could it perhaps be wise to perhaps have them run through a quick zone of truth? Just to make sure that they are who they say they are.
We could have it up, just in case.
It's a smaller area, so they would need to walk through it, but
No, but if
I
any,
think it'd
no,
be
I think
worth-
it's a good idea because if anybody protests, then
no, that's
I look
suspicious.
around this group of very powerful individuals. Bad time.
I think it could be worthwhile.
I nod.
All right. Well, if that's the case, just a step away from the group and kind of gesture towards the 20 folks or so you said. We would like to, just for the sake of the security of this meeting, to perform a very basic situation you'll be familiar with. We create a zone of truth. We have all of you just step through and ensure that you are all who you say you are, just so we know everything's clear and everything's safe here.
You
Is anyone
see,
opposed?
you see Reflexor speak up. Do we also need to waste this time, or may we leave and may do watch, make sure there is nothing going on within the city?
No, I'd suggest you stay.
Yeah, I feel it pertinent that we actually, ensure that we are all trustworthy here.
My queen,
After-
may we speak frankly with the information we know?
I believe we can.
Please understand that this is more than just the left hand being killed and replaced without our knowledge. We are on the cusp of war. And not just ordinary war. The war of some gods who will trample you and your congregations without a second thought. So this is not funny, and this is not a time to leave because you are bored. Prosperity is at risk.
I'd like
Get
to
it together.
remind you, Reflexors were the Dragon Lords.
Still,
It
he
doesn't.
needs to
fair.
get it together.
Fair. I more preface that it wasn't an instance of him being bored. It was more of he was trying to,
No, she was gesturing to
people-
everyone else.
up in atoms.
She was gesturing to other people, but he needs to also know this, seriousness. She wasn't saying he was bored. But, please, can we... Obviously, they didn't know that, but she's like, now's the time to fucking take this seriously.
Yeah.
Speak your truth, Diva.
And then I look at him and I'm like, respectfully.
Yes, you sounded like you wanted to say something.
Asim, seeing how cool Win looked, I'd also whether or not you believe in the quote unquote fairy tale, whatever is happening can at least mimic its powers. So that should at least be taken seriously, whether it is the Scarlet Fear or the Crimson Shade.
That is an incredibly valid point.
Nodders.
Nodders, that is well spoken indeed.
Absolutely.
This time Asim does not step back to hide in the back of the group.
Oh
He
yeah.
just
Feel
stands
that
in
confidence.
If I may, this shouldn't take long to do, but it will ensure that we are all on the same page. Is anyone in disagreement with this action?
Rithlaxer will move out of the crowd and will just shape change right there into his dragon form.
Son of a bitch.
This
Not
proof
as-
not enough for you.
That is sufficient for you, yes.
Yeah, I'd say that's plenty.
It's obviously a bit of a different situation for your lot, obviously.
In that case,
I-
Jalraza, the Storm Herald, and also Maya will also transform in this large
Yeah.
open chamber.
We know you guys are clear.
I give them like head bows, like thank you, and I look to my wife and I go, "You can't see it, but underneath my helmet, I'm giving kissy faces."
And I'm going to slightly amend what Luumi said. This isn't because it's gracious and flowery. This isn't about being on the same page. It's about making sure you're on the same team. So to deny this, to be entirely open and honest with you, is to declare yourself an enemy. So I'd think very, very, very carefully before you go getting, twisted into, I can't believe you would question my honor in such a way. I don't care. Deny this, you are an enemy.
Something has, even though it was only for a week, something has gotten very close to your queen, even. Disguised itself as the left hand. Like, that in of itself is very unnerving.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, and should that be a case, if it is so that the doppelganger was able to get that close, then think of where else it might have managed to get hold. Perhaps we're all clear here, but think of your, followers, think of your acolytes, your apprentices,
Your
even
families.
your families, yes. Just be careful. And again, if you would all consent, then I would like to perform such a thing.
Right. And one by one, each of the priests and other nobility of the ruling class go through the circle. Subject, of course, to the one question you ask, because they're not going to be interrogated their entire livelihoods. Or
Yeah,
family
like,
secrets.
The question is, are you a doppelganger? Are you a traitor?
Yeah.
Are you a traitor?
Yeah. I imagine
because
I would try and...
doppelganger's too specific.
specific,
so that,
yeah.
they could
Yeah.
worm out of it if they
That's-
weren't a doppelganger, but a traitor.
Yes.
Well, that's why I'm
No,
thinking
you're smart.
I would wage, I would propose we maybe have, 2 questions for each person. One being, are you loyal to the queen? And 2 being, are you who you say you are, basically, that kind of thing.
I'd say that's pretty decent.
I think some people might be secretive on their identity
Yeah, so
just
they
because
could
of the
worm out
nature of
that.
people.
True.
Just
It's-
because of the general nature of secrecy and stuff.
And it has to be
and true
specific.
names and the likes.
Yeah.
It has to very specifically be, are you a traitor to the queen?
Mm-hmm.
Are you traitor to
Well,
the
that's why I'm
give
thinking
her,
of saying, are you
and it
loyal
has to
her?
be her. No, because it has to be her full name. You can't give them any loophole to escape out of. Because if you say, "Are you a traitor?" they might, if their allegiances lie with somebody other than the queen, then
They're
could
not a
say,
traitor
"No,
to them. Yeah.
they're not a traitor to them."
Yeah.
It has to be, "Are you a traitor to the queen?" Full name.
Well, that's why I'm thinking of,
Maybe-
instead of accusing of traitor, instead of saying, are you loyal to Queen Elinthra?
No, again, because if somebody has been forced to do something against their will,
Mm-hmm.
If their
But I feel
families
like
are in jeopardy, their loyalties may indeed lie with the Queen, but they may have betrayed her.
I
It has
think
to be, are you a traitor?
if a couple of us also do this first, it'll put more people at ease to the question.
Oh, absolutely. I'm
Oh, yeah.
requesting that every single one of you do it as well.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Like, full disclosure, Luumi is going. You're doing it too.
Yeah.
I trust
I
you,
think
but
that's
if,
fine.
if
We've
the
been
other
pretty-
hand got it,
We've been pretty callous with our, approach at this point, so I think
Yeah.
the question is fine.
What if some kind of oath, as if like someone was being sworn in, like
Well, they got some fucking questions to answer, ain't they?
Exactly.
You'd be like,
so I take
Or
it
more
everyone
like-
consents. No one tries to resist, right? Everyone willingly fails, right?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Sweet.
sure.
Okay, just checking. That's a good start.
And it's a good start. If somebody was like resisting immediately, that's not. We're
I
not off to
mentioned-
the races.
I asked specifically because the spell does tell me if someone has, like resisted it or if someone's willingly failed. So that's why I'm like,
Like I
check. Is
mentioned.
anyone trying to thingy?
All of the priest present, all of the nobility that serve beneath the queen, the guards that are stationed, the dragon riders. Dragons don't because they don't fucking fit in there, and they fucking shapeshifted into the dragons already.
yeah.
I
Again,
don't think
the
doppelgangers
dragons
can do that.
The dragons are exempt.
Yeah.
The dragons are exempt. The riders
Whatever.
not.
Or not.
The riders go in.
Yeah. Okay, good.
No one.
Under
seems
my
to trigger
helmet,
the
I
spell.
narrow my eyes at Alexi as he goes through. But then he goes through, and I'm like, okay.
So everyone seems loyal.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Would you say I'd been able to do that within one cast of it, or would I need two? It's 10 minutes, so that's what I'm thinking. Two?
Two.
Okay, good. Just making sure from a spell slots.
Some people really dawdled.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sitting there going, I was like, I don't think we're getting this done in 10 minutes, but you know what?
Yeah,
Uh,
no.
And with that, a knock will appear on the door. Hazaret will go to the door, partially open it, and like listen into whoever is speaking before closing the door, and we'll walk over to you, Ketch, and we'll whisper to you. There was a body found at lower levels.
Who's?
A magi. And with that,
Micah.
we end the session.
Ah, you evil.
Oh, Jesus. If things
Evil
are...
bastard.
No.
Ooh, I don't
Oh,
like
we
the
are-
pace of
I
this is
hope
going
we
to
got
be really
enough
quick.
done this session.
Yeah, we are so screwed.
No,
No, we're
it's the
we're
the
good. You
rot's
guys are going
already
really quick.
way-
We're good. We're good.
Okay, good.
Okay,
good,
I
good,
was
good,
worried
good.
we weren't going quick enough.
No, you guys are
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
faster than I've prepared.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Remember, we still have 3 more sessions.
Well, I know that, but like still.
The big reveal doesn't happen until session 5, so I'm just like, whoa, you guys are going by
Oh,
quick.
okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, we might do this in 4.
We just, you know, we're
It's
just,
gonna
we're
be
just.
session 4.
No. We're
No,
definitely
no.
doing it in 5. We're just
Yeah,
can only
oh, yeah,
gag
we
a
will
little bit
five.
more.
yeah,
Yeah,
Now that
no,
we
no,
know.
absolutely.
We're
Yeah.
yapping.
Besides,
Also,
so far
Lynn-
we've been like consistent with our logic and our reasoning. There's
Mhm.
going to be times where we
Yeah.
do chase dead ends.
Mhm.
So
100%. Lynn, I'm gonna send you for the sake of prep, I'm gonna send you preemptively the questions that I'm gonna use communion on next time we long rest.
Nice.
Okay.
Next time I can
That's
change
assuming
it.
we get a long rest.
let's
Yeah.
assume we get one.
Okay, look, I
That's
can
true.
change my spells at dawn. Okay, I'm changing them the first chance I get.
Okay,
That's the 3 questions I'm going to try and ask the Eternal Dawn.
no
It
worries.
says I
does
can
give them
contact the
time to
deity.
think on the answer.
I will try. Yeah.
Well, with that, chat, thank you for coming by and watching us.
Yeah.
That is, of course, episode 2 of The Fall of Ithalus, the Magician. Make sure to come by next week as we go into episode 3 of the Fall of Ithalus, being that of, if I remind myself,
The Hierophant?
yes, the Hierophant. With us, of course, Sexion. With us today, we have Ari, Sanji Chuan. We have Shroomy Benoy, which is Ray, and then we have Ace Kuriyami, which is, of course, Ace or Sim. And we have, of course, our lovely guests being Hotline and Mhara.
Hello.
You can find them in respective areas as Mara's one of the players in our Death March game, our horror Curse of Strahd game. And Hotline is a cool goober who sometimes moderates my chat and is a cool friend to hang out with and is on Ari's stream a lot.
Thank you.
Use his full legal name, Hotline Mamma Mia. Thank you very much.
Apologies.
My full legal name. Hotline Mamma Mia.
Apologies. But with that
Full
chat,
legal government name.
Yes.
with that chat,
I far prefer it to my government name, I'll tell you that.
I'll bid you adieu. Till next game.
Bye bye,
Bye, chats.
chat.
Goodbye, chats.